What a play right there by Rogers. Comes up the gut. Doesn't really see him from behind. Confuses the BYU Cougar defense. And Vance Buckholz now to serve. Sends it away. Dug out by the Cougars. Set. And there's Thim. Lobs it in. Dug out by Machado. It'll be Luke Benson to serve. And he got it down. It goes. Hey folks, if you're just joining us, sorry for any technical difficulties we may have experienced here. Score update, BYU early lead 4-3 in set 1. Again, yesterday, a little recap, BYU won 3-2. The serve is away for Tion Taylor. Dug out by Rogers. Kill attempt, no good. Machado sets. And another diving save by BYU. What a play they had on defense right there. Mr. T to try again, and he does not. It's blocked down. BYU 5, Cardinals 3. Sent away. Aline blocked at the net. Interference call, and that goes to the Cardinals. Rajay Aline to send it away, and that is a service error.
Critical error for the ball. Occurrence for this team as the game goes on.
Sent away, and that is a service error on Ian Little. Again, the guy we talked about snuck into the starting lineup tonight, did not start last night. And just a reminder, we did have some technical difficulties early. Cougars early lead 6-5, won the match yesterday 3-2, a reverse sweep of the Cardinals. Tinashe and Davozocheva to serve it away from the back line. Dug out by Thim, now set. Oh, Cardinals send it back. Thim digs it out yet again. Benson gets it in. Kill for Luke Benson. Had a great game yesterday, 5 sets, 14 kills. 4 service errors, kept it to a minimum, and showed his kill ability right there.
It's a way to bounce back from the little error and keeping things going on the BYU end.
He serves it away, dug out by Rogers, and Machado sends it over. Does not work, free ball over. Machado sets. Tinashe, he got it to go. Mr. T with the kill.
So I love that effort from the Ball State Cardinals. Machado with a rare kill attempt trying to throw off the defense a little bit, and they got them all out of position. They got the ball back into the Ball State end, and that's where Tinashe Davozocheva did his end on the 1, 2, 3, an assist from Machado after he tried to get the kill, and we're back within 1 once again.
7-6 again, proving to be a very close first set. Sent away by Svitlotsky Lind. And that is out. The kill attempt is out. Point goes to the Cardinals, and we are tied at 7. Looks like Sean Olmstead is not happy with that call. Let's see what he does. Looks like he is talking to one of the officials near the scorer's table.
Back now again, has the challenge card in his hand. We'll see if he displays it on the table, and we'll be challenging this call. But it's a back and forth between him and the official, and it'll be ending up in a challenge. We'll see if BYU can win this challenge. Had a couple of challenges, especially in the second set last night, that really dragged things on, and we'll see if they can win another set here. The 10-year coach and Sean Olmstead, one of the best in the business.
That's right. He's spent a lot of years at BYU. He actually played there, and currently right now, his sister coaches the women's team, and he talked in a pre-match interview with our guys down on ESPN TV, Dom Leacani and Jordan Climbs. He said that people at BYU sometimes ask him if it's his wife, and he goes along with the joke. Funny guy, I see.
He's got a man of character, and he's BYU through and through. Played there, couple-time national champion. Was the former women's coach before his sister ended up taking the job, and now he's been the men's coach the last 10 years, and he has done an incredible job in his reign with the Cougars. Yeah, that's right. He's been all across that Mountain West region. He's been at Cal Poly San Luis, Utah State, and now he's at BYU. And it looks like the challenge is successful for BYU. It is now an 8-6
set score, 8-6 BYU with the early lead in set 1.
Coach Olmstead won a couple of challenges last night, wins another one here in the early going. And we know every point matters in how close these sets can end up being. And this one could be one we look back on and say that could be the deciding factor after a great decision there by Coach Olmstead.
That's right. It looks like Nico Hales will be back to serve it away. 7 kills yesterday, only 1 serving error. Let's see what he can do here. Serves it over, dug out by Pitlock. That's Rajay Aline, the successful kill.
Aline tied for the team lead with 12 yesterday, and that one was as ferocious as they come. Coming in an absolute rocket and no chance for anyone to get in front of that and make a play on it. Benson tried to, had no chance.
Service away by Machado, dug out. It goes right over, free ball for Ball State. Aline again, and he's got back-to-back kills.
And that one wasn't as ferocious as the last one. They socked up that middle row thinking he was gonna try and slam one down. Instead, just a soft touch from Aline. That's back-to-back kills, as you mentioned, and now we are officially knotted up after the challenge took that away.
We are indeed 8-8. 3 kills for Aline and Ndazovacheva. Both. Another free ball over. Machado sets back to Aline. It goes back. He digs it out. And another, it's back to the Cougars' side. And out of bounds off the tip on Mr. T. 9-8 Cougars.
That's best case scenario for the Cougars, not only because they got the point, but they take Machado off the service line. That was 3 straight serves where he just forced a free ball into the Ball State end, letting go 1, 2, 3 after the serve, and thankfully for the Cougars, it ended up in a point for them.
Tyler Hergert back, our impact player of the game on the BYU side. Dug out by Pitlock. And Savitz. Aline sends it, tipped out, but that's another kill for Rajay Aline.
The last 3 Ball State points have come off the hands of Rajay Aline, and that one, another one to tie this ball game up here. Right now, that's his 4th kill of the game, and by far in the team lead.
Yeah, he has 51 kills on the season. He's already got 4 tonight. Total that to 55, 9-9. Here we go. Patrick Rogers sends it away. Oh, and he might have. That is a service ace for Mr. Rogers.
So after Aline got to a 1/3 of his total in kills last night, Rogers gets to his weakness last night. Had a couple of service errors, some costly ones at that. And here today in the early going, gets to the service line. First serve, first ace. What a job, Patrick Rogers.
His 9th service ace on the season. Sends it away again. Dug out by Benson. Set away. Here comes Keone Thim and dug out by Machado. Rogers recovers. Free ball over from Ball State by Benson again. Dug out. They set. Thione the kill. He's blocked down. What a block from Mr. T.
And if Ball State's going to win this game, that's what they have to do. Control the blocks, control the middle of the floor. Mr. T and Vanis Buckles teaming up right there for the 2-man block, and they get the point, and the Ball State extend their lead to 2.
Largest lead, I believe, for Ball State tonight, 11-9. Rogers sends it away. Dug out by Fife. Set up Thim again, and Thim gets the kill.
So Keone Thim, his deceptive size, only at 6 foot, so one of the smaller outside hitters in the country, but despite that, he finds a way to just rise above the defense, and not only does he get to get the kill for the Cougars, but he now gets to go where he's best, and at the service line. 9 service errors last night, and looking to avenge that here.
Right, he spins the ball really high, puts a spin on it, serves away. Dug out by Pitlock, though. Machado the set. And that's another Mr. T kill. What a start for the Cardinals on offense.
Great read by T right there to just get it off the hands of Ian Little. Little had a phenomenal game last night, shutting down that Ball State offensive attack, and at least here in the early going, struggling a little bit. Mind you, this is his first start and only his 2nd game of action all year, with the first one being last night.
Vanis Buckles sends it away for the Cardinals. Luke Benson, he's blocked down by Mr. T. And Svitslavsky Lind again.
I think that was Savitsky Lin. It was a 3-man block there with Tanashi, Savitsky Lin, and Aline. And I think it's Lin who's going to get the full credit with that block and the point for the Cardinals.
Looks like they reversed the call. Actually went to the Cougars. But there's a kill by Mr. T. Went the other way last time. They get it right back. 13-11 Cardinals now.
So good catch by you there. After some contact on the net by the Cardinals, Mr. T makes sure not to make sure his hand winds up on the net. A ferocious kill right there. One that the Cougars had 0 chance at getting. And Ndavazocheva, makes it a 2-point lead once again.
Rajay Aline back to serve it away. Dug out by Luke Benson. Sent away, and there's another kill for Tyler Hergert, one of our impact players. Great kill right there from number 3.
And we mentioned that he's going to be one of the players that if the Cougars want to win, they need him to step up. He stepped up big time last night when their backs were against the wall, and they're looking for him to do it again tonight here and at least get him going in the early going.
Ian Little sends it away. Dug out by Rogers. What a dig. Mr. T, the attack, sends it down. Saved by Fife. And Little is rejected, but it goes out of bounds. Point Cougars. We're not at 13.
Great effort right there from Machado to try and rise, but he could not clip that end line right there to get it past the BYU defense. We're knotted back again at 13-13 and looking eerily similar to last night's ball game.
That's right, set 1 again, back and forth until Ball State barely pulled away at the end. Looks like we might see again the same thing. Ian Little back to serve again. A guy did not start last night, but he sends it away tonight. Dug out by Rogers. Machado sets it up. Svetsatsi Lind does not get it. Kill attack goes out of bounds. Cougars have the lead again.
A couple of really deceptive serves there from Little. Part of the reason why he was such a big impact in last night's ball game and why the Cougars ended up winning that game. Did not play heading into this weekend series.
Yeah, Savitsky Lind only 8 kills yesterday. Trying to get back on that train. Has not yet. Ian Little sends it away for the Cougars. And that is a service error. Point for the Cardinals. Again, folks, we're tied. You're going to hear me say that a lot, but get used to it. 14-14 in set 1.
Going to sound very repetitive. Last night's ball game went back and forth in the first 2 sets. That one from Little just nearly missing the near side corner, but thankfully for the Cardinals, that one could not find line, and we're back even.
Mr. T back to send it away. Dug out by Thim, and Fife sent away by Benson, and it goes out. Any touch? No touch. Cardinals get the point. Their lead again, and we will have a timeout. Folks, we will be back very shortly, but until then, we're going to take a short break. You have been listening to SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, Papergo toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
Welcome back inside Worthen Arena. Cardinals early lead, 15-14. That was just a media timeout right there. We're back. Teams are back on the floor. And man, what a thriller we've had so far here in Muncie.
Yeah, so the Ball State Cardinals win that race to 15, igniting that media timeout. But now the more important race is winning that race to 25. But it all leads to the all-important race to 3 sets, which Ball State won the first 2 and cannot finish out the final 3 last night.
And David Zocheva sends it into the net. A service error on him. Only had 2 yesterday. Again, only played 4 sets. Did not play in that 5th set. No real reason why, but clear to have to come out of the game. But he's back, and he's playing well for the Cardinals so far. Dug out by Pitlock. Set by Machado. The kill! Savitsky Lind on the delivering end of that. 16-15 Cardinals.
Savitsky Lind had a huge night last night, especially in those first 2 sets. And if the Cardinals want to win, they need a huge performance from him. He's now going to check out, and they're going to bring in the serving specialist, and Will Basilio.
Yes, sir. Basilio, another great game yesterday. Had 5 sets. 5 sets played, had 3 digs. See what they can get at him tonight. Basilio, number 3, donning the black Cardinal jersey. Sends it away. And that is another service error. We are knotted at 16.
And as you mentioned, the service error is a problem for the Cardinals, and it stays true with the error from Basilio, the 6'5 freshman out of Ontario, will now check out of the game. Savitsky Lynn back in there and hoping to refacilitate that middle portion of the floor.
Sent away, received, successful by the Cardinals. Rogers is blocked, but out of bounds. Point for your Cardinals.
Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth we go. And this one, I'm going to take just a shot in the dark here and say this one may take more than 25 points to decide it.
That's right, we saw that at least once yesterday. Machado sends it away. Dug out by Benson. Thin the attack, blocked, out of bounds. Oh, out of reach of Ndavuzocheva. And that is a point for BYU. Man, he's like the Chicago Bulls all over again. I said it last night, 17-16, now 17-17. No team can break away from this tight match.
It's a seesaw battle. It's a matter of not who's going to keep pushing forward, but who's going to make the most mistakes.
Now, service away from Tyler Hergert. Set by Machado. Rogers on the attack. Successful. No! Off the deflection, it goes out, and Ball State yet again has the lead.
What a swing of back and forth we have here, and Ball State Cardinals, who already have one ace from Patrick Rogers on the night, are looking to maybe start to break away from this set a little bit, which has been extremely hard for both sides.
Dug out by Fife. Set by Hergert. Thim on the attack, successfully blocked. Pitlock, a nice dig. Set by Hergert. The attack. What a diving dig by Rogers. Mr. T, the attack. It goes haywire. Fife digs it out. Has to free ball it over. He's blocked. Another dig. Successful. The attack is no good. Another set. Thim the attack. Another dig by Aline. Set by Rogers. Tinashe the attack. Successful dig by the Cougars. Sent over. Thim the attack. It's successful and down. Point Cougars.
And the Cougar faithful letting them know their approval of that amazing rally we just had right there. Unbelievable digs by both Eileen and Rogers just to keep the Cardinals alive, to keep that ball alive for as long as it did. But unfortunately for the Cardinals, just so out of sorts on defense from having to just dig the ball out, be out of position, and eventually led to the BYU point. We're not at 18 once again.
Best volley we've seen all day, and that's a service ace for the man himself, Keani Thim. Cougars regain the lead.
170,000 followers on TikTok and 189 kills in 3 seasons with the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors last season. Was also among the top 10 in the country in serving percentage and aces, and you see why right there. Had 9 service errors last night, and you know he's not going to let that happen again. A quick ace for him here in the first set, and the Cougars have the lead.
That's right, and folks, we have another media timeout, and you've been listening to SL Digital Radio presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptonin.com. At munciesuites.hamptonin.com.
Folks, we are back at Worthen Arena, and man, first set, and we've already got a thriller. BYU Cougs leading early 19-18 over your Ball State Cardinals. And what have we seen so far that has really caught your eye, Sam?
And I've just seen I mean, it's hard to really pinpoint one thing when both teams have just been flying all over the court. There really hasn't been one player that's impressed me because it's just been both teams going back at each other back and forth the entire game.
Set by Machado, Lean, the kill attempt, and it goes through. Another kill for Rajay Aline, and Ball State ties it up.
The combo of him and Ndavuzocheva has been electric and has been the reason why Ball State has been going back and forth this entire game. Both 5 kills apiece, but now this Ball State crowd really getting some momentum as Xander Pink checks in the game, a crowd favorite.
Serving specialist sends it away. Dug out by Fife. Set. He on the attack. Blocked away. Good recovery. Benson the attack. Blocked again. Dug out by Ndazovocheva. Set by Machado. The kill from Savitsky Lind. What a play.
What a huge play for Ball State and forcing a Cougar timeout. Both teams have one remaining now and expect them to be used often here as we are coming down to the wire in this first set. Xander Pink giving this Ball State crowd and team the momentum they needed.
That's right. I mean, this set, again, was 16-15, then 16-16, then 17-16, 17-7. It's been so close and very reminiscent of last night. But one guy, or two guys I want to touch on, is Aline and Ndazovocheva. Both have 5 kills so far for the Cardinals out of their 20 points. So they have half of the Cardinals' points so far. What have you seen that maybe we didn't see as much last night?
Well, for starters, we didn't see Ndazovocheva in the 4th and 5th sets. That's what we didn't see for starters. And I mean, it's kind of similar to what we saw last night. Ball State and both teams have been pretty even back and forth. Both teams have really great depth at the outside positions, and right now it's the middle blockers and the back rows that are getting tested. And last night it was Ball State who really controlled the middle of the court, and they've been able to get to pretty much every attacking opportunity BYU has had and just gotten 1, 2, 3 guys in there to get the block. And as for BYU, they haven't been able to attack that back row of Ball State like they were able to last night, and we'll see if they're able to find some improvements and be able to run away with the rest of the set like they did in set 5 and sets 3 and 4 last night.
That's right, and we said this a lot on the broadcast last night, but Ball State, better blocking team. BYU, the better serving team. We've seen both of those true, but more to tell. Dug out by Thim after the serve. He attacks, and that's an error. Point for the Cardinals, a 2-point lead now. A rare error from the star player, Kiani Thim.
I think there might have been some contact with the net, and you mentioned a really rare error from him. The senior has a lot of experience in volleyball in his DNA. His grandpa, the winningest coach all time at the University of Hawaii, another Hawaiian, now at the service line for the Cardinals, and Xander Pink.
Yeah, sends it away his 3rd set in a row, proving to be essential. He digs it out after the attack. What a play from Xander Pink. And Ndazovocheva the attack. He's blocked by the Cougars, 21-20. I mean, they didn't win the point, but what a dig there by Xander Pink, who gets subbed out.
What a huge play, and he's going to get a lot of love from Coach Crew and the rest of his teammates, trying to fire up this Ball State crowd. But as for the BYU Cougars, giving the Ball State Cardinals a taste of their own medicine, bringing 3 guys to the middle for the block right there, and they brought it down. 1-point game.
Talon Jonathan Tafuga in for the first time tonight, I believe. He's going from the service line, trying to give the the Cougars an advantage here. Set by Machado to Aline. He sends it over. Rejected by dugout by the Cardinals again. T sends it away. Unsuccessful. Benson the attack. That's way too far. That's a point for the Cardinals. 3 sets away from the 3 points away from the magic number 25.
And we'll see if it actually ends up taking 25 points. Of course, you have to win by 2 in volleyball to end up winning the set. They send Rajay Aline to the service line. He struggled a bit from there last night and looking to avenge his woes here this evening and give the Cardinals hopefully stay back there all the way to the end of the set.
That's right, 4 aces, 13 errors on the season. Dug out by Fife. Set away. Thin the attack. It's a block, but way out of play. Point Cougars. 22 for Ball State, 21 for BYU.
Ball State has had control of most of their blocks this evening, but that one just went all haywire and bounced all the way into the 3rd row. And now BYU within 1 once again, and the Cougars looking to tie it up, sending Ian Little, my impact player of tonight's ballgame, back to the service line after his incredible night last night to help the comeback in the reverse sweep for the Cougars.
Sends it away. Not a starter last night. It is tonight. Set by Machado. The attack from Rogers. Falls, but dug out by 2 Cougars. Reset for the Cardinals. Tinashe sends it away. Received on the ball, BYU side. They send it away. Dug out by Pitlock. Machado sets. Attack from Aline. And 3 hits.
4
out of
hits.
bounds, though. There's 4 hits. Yeah, folks, you can only hit 3 times. That's another point for the Cardinals. Within 2 now.
And we saw some controversy with that last night on the BYU end, whether it was 3 hits or 4 hits that ended up deciding that 2nd set. And now it's another violation of that 4 hits that could potentially end this 1st set here, sending Tinashe and Ndazovocheva to the line, the service line, I should say, hoping to be the last Cardinal to go to the line here in this 1st set.
That's right, but winning the first set does not mean anything. Ball State collapsed after winning first 2 yesterday. Cougars on the attack. And that is a Ball State point miscue from the Cougar offense. And folks, everybody's on their feet. But first, we have a timeout. Wow, 24-21, one of the larger leads we've seen tonight. What do you think the Cardinals have to do to get this final point?
Largest lead for Ball State all night, and the tie for the largest lead from either side. And they just have to not get in their heads and not think that this set has been already won, because this BYU team is capable of going on a run and stringing together 4, 5, 6 points in a heartbeat. So if you're Ball State, you have to make sure you're just controlling that middle portion of the floor as you have been. You know you're going to be giving a chance for BYU to get an attack here on this serve, so you got to do what you've been doing all set here in limiting that attack, and that's bringing 3, maybe even 4 blockers at a time to try and stop the Cougars offense that has been ruthless all season long.
That's right, and one thing I want to touch on, we had around just over 2,000 people here yesterday, but man, today, I think the crowd is 10 times better. I mean, you got the electricity, you got a bunch of BYU fans in the building, which isn't something you see, especially in NCAA men's. Oh yeah, many more. It's not something you see in men's volleyball, as it's not as popular of a sport yet, but we do hope it is someday.
It is an ever-growing sport. It's growing more and more by the day. I remember in my middle school, we didn't get it as a sport till 5th, 6th grade. To give a shout out to my old teacher, Jackie Gowdy, for starting the middle school volleyball program at my school. And ever since then, I've seen the game just evolve, and a lot of middle schools started bringing it into their rotation of sports, and obviously excelling at the high school and college level now as well.
Here we go, Indava Zucheva to serve it away. Cards 24, Cougars 21. Dug out by Thim. It's set, attack from Benson, successful. Point, Cougars.
Hogging the line, and that's what I mentioned for Ball State. Can't think this set was won. Brought a couple on the block right there, but finding a hole and threading the needle and just right through the Ball State defense. 2-point game, and now Ball State is going to use a timeout to make sure they regroup and are on track to win this set. Can't let it get away from them.
That's right, and I mean, that point, it's hard really to stop, Luke Benson, one of the better attackers for the Cougars, but it's something essential. And what is the game plan going into the second chance at the set point here?
Well, now BYU is going to be serving it up here for the Cardinals, and you know you're going to get your best chance on offense. So who do you get the ball to in this situation? It's got to be either Aline or Indava Zucheva in this situation. And I think you just got to go to that left side. The left side has been the side that has caused a lot of errors for BYU, at least in the early going. And for Ball State, that's been where they produce most of their points. So whoever it's Aline or Indava Zucheva on that left side, you got to get a kill on that end of the floor.
That's right, and we mentioned the killing streak wasn't as good yesterday. Aline with 12 and Indava Zucheva with 8. But today, Aline has already have half of his kills from yesterday, and we're in set 1.
And Indava Zucheva has 5 as well. Aline has 6, so all of them at half of their numbers right now in this first set. But we saw them put up pretty good numbers in the first 2 sets last night as well. And there's obviously Indava Zucheva, who didn't play the last 2. Crowd back on their feet, and we're ready to go here.
Benson sends it away. Everybody on their feet. Dug out by Pitlock. Set by Machado. The attack from Rogers. Successful! Point, Ball State. And that is set 1 to the Cardinals.
For the second straight night, the Cardinals take set 1. The energy is in this building. Patrick Rogers, my impact player, going into the ballgame, makes an impact play to end that first set. Just narrowly scrapes that end line right there. Not a chance for any BYU libero to get to that ball, and it's a 25-22 W for this Ball State Cardinal team.
That's right, folks. We will take a short break, and when we come back, we'll have action of set number 2 from Worthen Arena. You've been listening to SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Ranked number 2 in the nation for sports media by the Broadcast Education Association.
This is Ball State Sports Link. Victory Honda of Muncie. We're not just another car dealership, and here's why. We stand behind every car we sell and are dedicated to helping our customers save time and money. All our pre-owned cars undergo a rigorous 182-point inspection and come with a 90-day warranty to ensure that you're getting a Victory quality vehicle. Plus, you'll get 2 years of complimentary oil changes and tire rotations. We're part of a top 15 dealership group and have an enormous selection of vehicles with access to inventory at over 45 locations. You always get more for your trade and the best possible rates with us. We have an excellent relationship with hundreds of lenders. Our exclusive Car Doc maintenance and membership program will help you save hundreds of dollars in the process of maintaining your vehicle. Lastly, our state-of-the-art body shop and certified technicians perform high-quality repairs and paintwork on most vehicle makes and models. Victory Honda of Muncie. We're not just another car dealership.
The best stories in Ball State sports, plus live broadcasts right in your timeline.
Follow us at BSU SportsLink.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptoninn.com. At munciesweets.hamptoninn.com.
From the bell tower to your smartphone, anywhere in the world.
Never miss Ball State sports with SportsLink Digital.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
Welcome back inside Worthen Arena. Set 1 went to the Cardinals. Just like last night, we hope it ends a little differently than last night. Obviously, BYU winning 3 straight. But to touch on that,
set stays the same.
That's true. To touch on that first set, Sam, what is the biggest takeaway stat-wise you see between both teams?
Honestly, once again, like last night, both teams are very, very evenly matched. But instead of the blocks being the outlier in the stats, at least in the early going, it's the hitting percentage for the Cardinals. They're hitting at a 34% rate. Meanwhile, BYU only at a 27% rate. So right now, it's the Ball State Cardinals who are just controlling things and making the most out of their attacking chances. That's making the kills 17-12 so far, and that's been the biggest outlier, at least so far in this ballgame.
That's right, and something the Cardinals did not do well yesterday was their hitting percentage. We're about to get set here for set number 2, no pun intended. Tyler Herget, gets the serving duties again to start set 2. Spins it up, deep breath, away we go. And that's a service error to begin. Point, Cardinals. Great start there.
Penn State transfer had 4 service errors coming into this weekend series. A guy who really hasn't seen too much action heading in this weekend series. Had a big night last night. Another reason why BYU had that reverse sweep. Came in as a spark plug in that 3rd set, and they never looked back.
Machado sends it away, dug out by Benson. Thim on the attack, successful.
So it was Rogers and Buckles both able to get a piece on that ball, but nonetheless both got a piece, but weren't able to get a good piece of it. And Thim back to the service line once more.
Yeah, one of the more prolific servers this BYU team has to offer. He likes to spin the ball high, almost as high as this jumbotron we have here in Worthen Arena. Sends it away, dug out by Pitlock. Machado the set, Rogers the attack. It falls! Point, Ball State. Early lead yet again, 2-1.
We mentioned earlier that Thim had 9 service errors last night. Had 17 aces and only 10 errors heading into this weekend series, and now he has more errors than aces, and that one a good serve right there, but Ball State able to just have a better rally.
Rogers, after the kill, gets the serving opportunity. It's blocked. Point, Ball State. The block goes down for Buckholes.
The only question was if there's going to be any contact with the net. We'll get a look at it right here. And Tanashi and Dalvazocheva just does a good job of keeping his hands straight up. getting the block, and if there was anyone who made contact with the net right there, it was Herget of BYU.
Herget seems to be talking to the officials and now to Sean Olmstead, head coach of Ball State. Looks like they do not want the challenge, so Ball State retains their 2-point lead, 3-1.
Yeah, I think Olmstead was thinking about challenging that play and asked Herget, hey, what happened there? And Herget gave him the honest truth and said, probably don't challenge that.
Rogers sends it away. Service error on the Cardinals. BYU gets one back. Herget, excuse me, I should say Hales checks back into the game.
That was Tion Taylor, just let that ball go and over the big frame at that 6'6" frame. So if he's ducking out of the way, it's probably over the line.
He sends it away. Attack by Aline. It goes down. Kill. Ball State.
Number 7, number 7, Rajay Aline having a big night here today and hoping to keep this positive momentum going here through the next few sets. 4-2 Cardinals here, doubling the Cougars' score as of right now, but still plenty of volleyball left to play here in the second set.
Pitlock checks out. Savitsky Lynn in. Sent away by Buckles. Set for the BYU. Thin the attack. Dug out by Buckles. What a stig. Attacked to, excuse me, Aline gets it back. And BYU takes advantage of the miscommunication on offense.
Quick pace and miscommunication leads to an easy BYU point. It was kind of just a free ball in the middle right there, and Ball State was just scrambling to get back in position on defense, and I believe that was Benson who just got up there realizing, hey, I have a free point right here, and takes it. 1-point game.
That's right, Ian Little back to serve for the Cougars. Deep breath, sends it away. The lefty, dug out by Pitlock. Rogers the attack, that's a point. Oh, there seems to be interference near the net. Seems like Rogers got too elevated.
And that call was made right away before the ball even came down on the Ball State point. Usually you get time to react and think that point went to your team before you get the heartbreaking news. But unfortunately for Rogers, that one was whistled down right away, and you knew that was going to go right to the Cougars.
That's right. Little still back there to serve. Sends it away. Dug out by Rogers. And oh, has to settle mid-air. Made the adjustment. Savitsky Lynn gets the point.
Savitsky Lynn, the middle blocker right there. Oh, what a move that was. Looking like he was going to slam it down with his right, and then just switching hands, switching movement mid-air, going to the left and getting the point, giving Ball State the lead.
Rajay Aline, who's been the primary source of offense so far for the Cardinals, will send it away. Dug out by Fife. Set by Herget. Send away. That's a point. Kill for Luke Benson.
Bounce right in front of the officials. I had the easiest look at it right there and saw it bounce right at her, actually, and go for the point. 5-5, as just we saw in the first set and just as we saw in the first 2 sets last night, a back-and-forth affair.
Benson sends it away. One of BYU's leaders, Aline on the attack. Dug out by Benson. Sent by Herget. He attacks again. He scores. Point again for Luke Benson. Back-to-back kills.
The senior standing at 6'7" out of Newberry Park. A phenomenal outside hitter. Also a member of that USA National Collegiate team with Patrick Rogers. So they're both familiar with each other, going toe-to-toe at it. He's averaging 4.5 kills per set. So you know both those guys are going to be going toe-to-toe all night.
Dug out. And there's a nice play. They hit it off Benson and get the point back. 6-6 now. Cardinals tie it back up.
Back and forth affair. Benson, who's at 76 kills on the year with that last one, but you mentioned the 2 Team USA collegiate members in Rogers and Benson going to be going toe-to-toe at it right there, and you see that right there, that prime example of the Americans going at each other.
And Nazavacheva sends it away, dug out by Benson, set by Herget. Benson the attack, that's in. Point Cougars. Ball State not seeming like they have an answer for Benson right now. He digs it out, stays in that middle area of the court, and goes right back up to hit it back.
And Ball State had a really good answer for that middle block in the first set, and just struggling here in the second set to get it going.
Rogers, the great dig by Benson, had to free ball it over after that. Machado the rare kill with the left hand.
Machado with the rare kill, as you mentioned, from that setter position. But Patrick Rogers is still trying to reason for his case as why that didn't end up in a kill. He got his answer and why that didn't end up in his point. No matter, as the Cardinals get the kill, and there was some friendly fire between Rogers and Benson. Took a really tough shot was Benson. The ball that seemed was going a million miles an hour from Rogers.
Savitsky Lynn, the service error, gives BYU the lead, 8-7. But man, going back to Machado, BYU is expecting him to be the setter. I mean, that's what he do. He gives assists, and he came in with that left hand out of nowhere.
And he had that kill attempt earlier in the ball game, so you know that he's capable of trying to get plays done in the front row. He just doesn't do it.
The attack by Buckles, blocked and defended by BYU. Set back up, Thin the attack, tries to go with two hands, does not. Rogers the attack, he sends it off. 5-point Cardinals.
And that easily could have gone drastically different. Machado had to quickly recover after 2 kill attempts from the Cougars. Just a quick one-handed pass that typically you have to go 2 hands up with your set pass, and he just quickly had to rush it with one hand and nonetheless got the beautiful pass to go to Rogers and the point.
Dug out by Benson, the attack from Little. He's denied, but the point goes out of bounds off the Cardinals. 9-8 Cougars.
Great effort from Aline, just couldn't close his hands in a little bit more, and instead it winds up all the way out of bounds. That one was a fairly obvious call, and the Cougars back in front once more.
Keani Thin back to serve. Again, has that crazy spin he puts on it. Sends it away over. Dug out by Pitlock. Set by Machado. The attack from Tanashi, and it goes way out. The Cougars. Ball State ties it again.
We mentioned, at least you mentioned in your pregame, it's a game of runs. We haven't really seen any runs from either side. It's been back and forth. Ball State had a little bit of a run in the first set, and that's what led them to victory, but it was only like a 3-point run. We haven't seen anything significant yet here in this ball game.
Rogers sends it way too long. Service error for the Cardinals again. Tie it back up, give a point back. Tie it back up, give a point back. I mean, this can be really physically draining on both teams.
Yeah, it's about who's mentally stronger, who's physically stronger, and who can stay in a volleyball game 4-5 sets.
Folks, since you're not in the stadium with us, we have a Charlie Cardinals sighting. Attacked by Mr. T. That's out. No tip. BYU gets the point and 2-point lead. Not something we have seen recently.
So we get Charlie in the booth here at some point, or?
I mean, I don't know if our viewers could understand it.
I don't think he can speak.
Yeah, he might not. He might just chirp.
Flex a little bit.
Sent away by Taylor. Dug by Pitlock. Another good assist. Aline the attack. And that's going to be a kill. Cardinals 11-10.
So we mentioned a game of runs. BYU had 3 straight points right there. One of the bigger runs we've seen all game long, and Ball State able to quickly put an end to it before it can really be considered a run. And hopefully Ball State, sending Vanis Buckles to the service line, can get this back knotted up, 11s apiece.
Aline with 8 kills now on the game. Attacked by BYU and sent way into the stands by Machado. That one went off the wrong side of the arm. BYU again extends the 2-point lead.
So there's Ball State who won the race to 15 and forcing that 15-point timeout in the first set. And now BYU looking like they're in dangerous position to do it themselves to force a 15-point timeout in the second set, 12-10.
Ian Little sends it away. Dug by Rogers. Set by Machado. Aline the attack. He is blocked, but there's interference. Point Cardinals.
Yeah, that would have been a really great play there from Luke Benson. An unbelievable effort. Thought he would have had to get the block on Machado, knowing that he's now dangerous of getting the kill at any portion of time. And instead there's Aline going for the kill and just forced some interference from Benson.
Aline back to serve again. He has now 9 kills on the day. Sends it away. That's out, way out, and that's a service error. BYU.
Heads towards Charlie Cardinal, taking a picture with some fans right there.
Charlie, watch out.
Yeah.
Rajay's going a little bit too haywire, but hey, can't be too mad at him. He's got a lot of kills so far. Sent away by Benson. What a diving play by Rogers. Savitsky, the attack did not get it. Herget, free ball over. Dug out by Aline. Attack from Tinashe. Dug out again by Little. What a play. Thin the attack. It's blocked back over. Set by Herget. Little the attack. Successful kill. 14-11.
That's 14 getting the point right there for BYU. That's the 14th point for BYU coming from number 14 and Ian Little, a guy we said could have a big impact in this ball game for the BYU Cougars. Already 4 kills and 3 digs in this ball game. He's playing his role so far in this ball game.
That's right. His sister plays on the BYU women's team, Claire Little. The attack from Rogers goes down, 14-12.
That's Rogers averaging 3 kills a set for this Ball State squad, and that is kill number 50 for him on the season.
Rogers, a guy who has shown lots of talent over his years at Ball State, and again, constantly improving. He's one of their go-to guys they know they can rely on night in, night out.
Need a little bit of a run to get going here before this 15-point timeout. We'll get there first.
Sent over by Tinashe. Free ball. Rogers takes advantage. 14-13.
Back-to-back. A great serve there from Tinashe and Davos, just forcing a serve that was really just too hot to handle. Right back on the Ball State end, and Patrick Rogers says thank you very, very much for this free point.
That's right. Ball State started set one early with that, with Machado sending it over a lot of times, which caused a lot of the serves to go back over, and Ndavazocheva did that right there. They've gotten, I think, 3 or 4 points off those types of serves. He sends it over again this time. Dug out by Benson, set by Herget. Thin the attack. Successful point. BYU gets the race to 15 for them. And we will head to a break. In set 2, Cougars 15, Cardinals 13, but set 1 went to Ball State. When we return, we'll have more action from a action-packed set number 2. You've been listening to SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, pay-per-go toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
Welcome back, folks, to Worthen Arena. Halfway through set 2, BYU 15-13 lead, but in set 1, the Cardinals were victorious. Sam, I think we're in for a treat tonight. This is a good set number 2.
Just as good of a second set as we saw in the first set, and hopefully we may see 3 more sets that live up to that hype.
Sent away, attack by Savitsky Lind, unsuccessful. Herget, thin the attack. Dug out by T. Sends it away. Aline the attack. And the block. What a play by Tion Taylor.
What a play from Patrick Rogers. Not often in a position to pass the ball. Only his 3rd assist of the season, Sam. And this one coming at a big time. But excuse me, that point ended up going to BYU as there was some contact with the net there. So take off the assist from Rogers. It's a point to BYU in a 3-point game.
Set by Machado. The attack from Rogers. Dug out by Benson. Herget, the attack from Thim, unsuccessful. Herget sets it up again. Attack from Thim yet again. Blocked again by Machado. Now they try the left side. Out, too long. Point Ball State.
So that one's sailing well high and into the nest of the Ball State student section. And now a 2-point game once more. They're going to be sending Savitsky Lind to the service line for the Ball State Cardinals. Has 4 service errors and still looking for his first ace on the season. This would be a huge time for this, Sam.
It is. He's played quite well these last 2 games now. Yesterday had a pretty big day, and he's only a sophomore, so he's got at least 2 more years here at Ball State. Sent away, dug out by the Cougars. The attack. Oh, they go trickery. They go with the soft touch and get it to fall. 17-14, building an early lead.
Tion Taylor, who only had 11 kills heading in this weekend series with some deception right there. What a play that was. Just getting it over the heads of both the Ball State defenders, and those are guys who can get up to 10.5 feet with their jump, so that's some impressive stuff.
Tyler Herget with the service error gives the Cardinals a point. Not something too common today so far. That's his 8th, I believe, on the season. That is his 9th on the season. Something the Cougars are not known for, one of the better serving teams in the nation. We have Machado back to serve now. Number 9 sends it away. 17-15 Cougars, and he does the good serve. Has to be sent back over. The set, the attack from Tanashi. It's in. Point Cardinals.
Much needed tee time for Tanashi and Dabazucheva, and tees off on the BYU defense right there, making it a 1-point game and forcing Sean Olmstead to force the first charge timeout to either side here in the second set.
Yeah, we're gonna take a timeout. You've been listening to SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptoninn.com. At munciesweets.hamptoninn.com.
Welcome back, folks, inside Worthen Arena on the campus of Ball State University. In set number 2, BYU holds a slim lead 17-16. Cardinals took set 1. Lucas Machado back to serve for the Cardinals. Sends away, dug out by 5, and that's going to go too far. Service ace for the Cardinals. Lucas Machado really doing it all so far for the Cardinals. That is his 10th ace on the season. Pitlock goes to the bench. Machado back to serve. Cameron Gray in the game for the first time tonight. Dug out by Benson, set by Herget. Over to Thim, he sent it down, and it was unable to get to by Gray. Just came in. Point Cougars, they retake the lead.
And quick in and out for Cam Gray right there, and a great effort right there, nearly getting that ball, having to dive into position right there. May have gotten a little bit of a late jump, and it's the BYU Cougars sending their best server to the line with the lead in Keone Thim.
Thim throws it up, spins it up, sends it away. Dug out by Pitlock, set by Machado, the attack, and it's blocked back. Rogers unsuccessful.
Tion Taylor have a game here.
Tion Taylor's the successful block.
Tion Taylor's had an incredible second set and is now forcing a timeout here, and BYU seemingly having all the momentum right here, taking a 2-point lead here, heading into the critical moments of the second set.
We're gonna take another quick minute break. We'll be back. You've been listening to SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, pay-per-go toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
Welcome back to John E. Worthen Arena. Cougars up in set 2, 19-17. Keon Thim back to serve. Trying to push the Cougars ahead and tie up this match as a whole. 1-1. Dug out by Pitlock. Machado the set. The attack from Buckles. It goes down. Cardinals within 1 now.
And they needed that. Now the member of the USA National Collegiate team, Patrick Rogers, trying to go to work right here and tie this ball game for the Cardinals. Thim, second in the nation in aces, was hoping to get one right there, and unfortunately could not get it to go.
Sent over, service error now on Rogers. First team All-MIVA, AVCA honorable mention All-American. Didn't really display it right there, but again, we've spoken on him a little bit over this match. He's one of the Cardinals' key players to their success so far this season and in this game. Tion Taylor will be back to serve. Dug out by T. Sent Buckles. Is it out of bounds? It is in. They call it in. Buckles gets the kill. 2019.
Buckles, who's really been doing his damage in the middle portion of the court, getting blocks, finally getting a kill right there for Buckles, his third of the game, and he will check out now.
Now, one of his favorite memories, he said, was beating Hawaii his freshman year. As Xander Pink now checks into the game, crowd going crazy. Dug out, set by Herget. The attack from Benson, that's in. Kill for the Cougars.
Mentioned that win against Hawaii came on this very floor against number 1 at the time, Hawaii, and looking for another top 5 victory here today are the Cardinals, and trailing by 2 in the second set, leading 1-0 after that first set victory, and it's Little heading back to the service line.
And here's Ian Little. He's only a sophomore, but he went on a mission for 2 years, and that's why he's only a sophomore. He played in high school all the way back in the year of 2018, so one of those older sophomores. As we have a timeout on the floor, we're going to stick right here for right now. If the BYU Cougars do end up getting those 4 extra points, winning this set, what do you think they can take away from this set and the first set where they did end up losing?
They just improved drastically with hitting percentage. They are communicating a lot better and forcing much better chances. And right now, if I'm BYU, heading if it's tied 1-1, and I haven't dug myself a 2-0 hole once again, where it feels like yesterday they almost used everything they have. They don't have to use all the stops that they have in these next 3 or 4 sets. They're going to be in a much better position than being down 2-0 for the second straight night.
That's right, and this is definitely one of the longer sets we've had.
In terms of time, for sure.
In terms of time, exactly. I mean, the match as a whole, very long yesterday, but today, lots of timeouts here in this set so far. I mean, and of course, it's tight. It always is. 21 right now. 21-19, excuse me, BYU the lead. This is pretty much a must-win set for the Cougars. As they don't want to go down 2-0 like they did yesterday.
Well, I mean, I've called some games that have almost been finished by this point that have gone 3 sets for Ball State volleyball. So that just goes to show how high-flying and just how competitive both these teams are here today. And I like that you mentioned Little went on his mission streak. A lot of these guys have gone on mission streaks where they've been gone 2-3 years and returned to BYU and are still playing at the top of their athleticism despite the fact not playing for 3 years.
That's right. Oh, Machado goes under the net to the other side, and what a kill from Rajay Aline! Machado goes to the Cougar side to send it over, and Aline finishes the job.
Sam, I don't know where to begin there. Played that all the way on the opposite side of the court. I think everyone's questioning, is he allowed to do that? But goes all the way to the opposite side, makes the unbelievable play, and Aline gets the dig, and one of the best assists you'll ever see from Lucas Machado.
Aline now just scored that point, sends it away. Set by Herget, attack from Benson, blocked, out of bounds though. Cougars get the point, 22-20 right now.
And a quick response from the Cougars, stealing that momentum right back.
We will have Luke Benson back to serve 7 coming into this game. Service aces on the season. Sends it away, dug out by Rogers. Set, tea time, incomplete. A nice diving play by Thim. Sends it over and out.
Just
point Cardinals.
See Benson, who's an All-American honorable mention last season, had team high 21 kills in the win versus Ohio State earlier in the season. That was a big win for the Cougars at that time in a very rowdy environment in Columbus. Looking to win another game here against another rowdy environment here in Muncie.
That's right. BYU 3-0 versus the top 20 so far this season. Ball State 1-2. Obviously, one of those losses was BYU yesterday, and another one was Stanford last week. Tinashe sends it away. Set by Herget. The attack from Benson. He's blocked, and it goes down the other way. Point Cardinals. Rogers takes advantage and sets it right down.
Another unbelievable play from Patrick Rogers here in this ball game. All of a sudden, up to 7 kills here today.
We are tied at 22, something we've seen a lot in this set. Can the Cardinals finally take the lead, something they haven't done in what seems like forever? And Dazovicheva back to serve.
BYU's been in control of most of the set. Now all of a sudden tied here. Ball State looking to keep things going.
Saved by Benson. Attack from Thim, blocked down, but dug out by Fife. Thim attacks again, way out. Is it tipped? No, it's not. Point, Cardinals.
In the great words of the late Bob Uecker, just a bit outside, and that forces a timeout and a Ball State lead, 23-22, with just a little bit of time left here for Ball State to try and get to that 25-point mark. We're going to get to another timeout here. Both teams are now out.
We'll be back after this break on SL Digital Radio.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptoninn.com. At munciesweets.hamptoninn.com.
Welcome back to Johnny Worthen Arena. Ball State now has the lead, and Sam, what do you think was that turning point in that last volley?
It's got to be that unbelievable play from Lucas Machado. I don't know where to begin with that. On the opposite side of the court, out of play, and that ball seemed like it was just going to easily roam out of play. Didn't seem like there was any chance of that ball being played, and Machado made the play, leading to the assist and the Ball State point, and they've been rolling ever since.
Thim attacks off the Cardinals' point, and we're not at 23 again.
So it's Tinashe and Davazucheva at the service line after another substitution between Pitlack and Gray. Pitlack now checks right back in again, but it's Davazucheva who was at the service line to end that last first set, and Cardinals were hoping that he'd be the one to end the second set as well. Unfortunately for them, cannot go, and it's now Nico Hales at the service line for the Cougars. He can jump up to 11.5 feet.
I haven't seen much of him today. Machado sends it over. Little trickery. Cardinals within one of the set.
And Hales with that big reach will now check out after what was a serve that led to a free Ball State point. A great effort, and the Cardinals are at set point once again. Looking to go up 2-0 for the second straight night. Crowd is on their feet, everybody except the people in blue, and we'll see if they can wrap this set up here.
Will Basilio back there, the serving specialist for the Cardinals. Haven't seen much of him, but he sends it away. Dug out by Thim, set by Herget. Thim will attack. He gets it. Kill is down. We're not at 24.
And Thim showing some emphasis after that play. It was a ball that looked like it may have gone out initially on the serve, played it anyway, and Thim just putting the game right back on its head. Tied once again. No longer set point. You have to win by 2. And it's not going to take 25 points to decide the second set here. Thought it was going to happen with the first set. Definitely going to happen for the second straight night in the second set.
Dug out by Ndazavicheva, sent away by Rogers. He's blocked, and man, what a block by BYU. They send it right back down on the missed opportunity from the Cardinals, and now the Cougars are at set point.
Cardinals were all out of sorts on that possession right there. The dig from Ndazavicheva, not his greatest right there, having to force a quick pass and spike from the Cardinals in the break.
Herget sends it away. Dug out by Rogers. Set by Machado. Tries it again, and he does not. He's unsuccessful. The Cougars read it perfectly. They take set number 2.
So after the Cardinals get to set point there, as mentioned, a game of runs and 3 straight points from the Cougars right there to put them ahead 26-24 and to knot this game at 1 set apiece. What a set there from the Cougars, and if you're the Cougars, being down to not your last breath, but your last breath in that set, and to come with your back against the wall to win this set, that's going to take a lot of momentum to the 5-minute halftime and these next 3 sets potentially coming up.
That's right, and just to recap, Ball State wins set 1. Cougars take set number 2. We will return after these commercials for action in set number 3. We got a good one, folks. Stay tuned on SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Ranked number 2 in the nation for sports media by the Broadcast Education Association.
This is Ball State Sports Link.
Victory Honda of Muncie. We're not just another car dealership, and here's why. We stand behind every car we sell and are dedicated to helping our customers save time and money. All our pre-owned cars undergo a rigorous 182-point inspection and come with a 90-day warranty to ensure that you're getting a Victory quality vehicle. Plus, you'll get 2 years of complimentary oil changes and tire rotations. We're part of a top 15 dealership group and have an enormous selection of vehicles with access to inventory at over 45 locations. You always get more for your trade and the best possible rates with us. We have an excellent relationship with hundreds of lenders. Our exclusive car dock maintenance and membership program will help you save hundreds of dollars in the process of maintaining your vehicle. Lastly, our state-of-the-art body shop and certified technicians perform high-quality repairs and paint work on most vehicle makes and models. Victory Honda of Muncie. We're not just another car dealership.
The best stories in Ball State sports, plus live broadcasts right in your timeline.
Follow us at BSU Sports Link.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptonin.com. At munciesweets.hamptonin.com.
From the bell tower to your smartphone, anywhere in the world.
Never miss Ball State sports with SportsLink Digital.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's. So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Welcome back to John E. Worthen Arena, and we got an all-time classic brewing right now. Number 6 Ball State hosting number 5 BYU. One set apiece right now. Both of the sets were super close, and I think we're in for more.
These teams were in the preseason rankings. Ball State at 5, BYU at 6. Ball State wants that number 5 spot back. After last night's loss, it may be tough. They may stay where they're at with the win tonight, but you just want to stay where you're at in the rankings and hopefully keep building from here after what would be a great series with BYU. You just got to hope you come out top in one of these games.
That's right, and note for all you at home, number 1 Cameron Gray in at the libero position for Lucas Pitlock.
Fluctuating his way in and out of the lineup between him and Pitlock, and right now it's Cameron getting his first start for a set here in this third set. Right now we're knotted at 1 set apiece, and everyone says obviously the 5th set is the all-important set, but this one likely the biggest set of the ball game. You all know obviously a 2-set lead doesn't mean anything, but if you can go up 2-1, that would be huge for your momentum, especially at home.
Cougars on attack first, dug out by Rogers, set by Machado. Rogers back to the attack, it falls! But they say there's interference.
And Rogers, made contact with the net. You can still see the net kind of moving around a bit. I think that was the right call there on that end. Rogers trying to just fool that defense a little bit, just flutter it over their head, and unfortunately, although did do the job, also made contact with the net.
That's right, now Herget will send it away for the Cougars. Dug out by Pitlock was returned to the game. The attack from Rogers gets a second chance, and he scores. 1-1 in set number 3.
Souvenir for a fan right over Dom and Jordan in front of us in the ESPN section. And right, once again, we're knotted at ones after just a block. 10 went well aired.
Rogers will get now the opportunity to serve. Sends it away, dug out by Fife. Set, here comes the kill. He's blocked, point, Cardinals.
Ajay Ali, a huge addition for this Ball State Cardinal team this season. The transfer from Quincy University, and he has been a huge addition on that opposite position that the Cardinals felt like they were missing so desperately last year. Right now, the Cardinals leader in kills and kills percent. You see why right there.
He's doing it all so far for the Cardinals. Sent away by Rogers. BYU sets up for the attack. It's Thim. He gets it to go. The kill is successful again against that other libero. Ball State is rotating in Cameron Gray, who had a set played yesterday, had a dig, but there, not successful. In comes Lucas Pitlock yet again.
And talking to Gray, trying to see what he can get out of his libero position right now between both Pitlock and Gray, sitting close to Coach Cruz on the bench, knowing that they're likely going to keep that rotation going.
Thim away to serve it. 2-2 here in set number 3. Buckles sets it up, and he had a miscue. Sent the ball back over too early, and it's delivered right back into the Cardinals side of the floor. 3-2 Cougars.
Great serve from Thim right there, and just forced miscommunication all across the Ball State side, and it just ended up in the hands of Buckles, and by the time he tried to make a play on it, it was too late and led to a kill opportunity on the other end.
Thim sends it away yet again. Dug out by Rogers. Machado to set. The attack on the way. Tipped away, but Thim gets to it. Herget sets. Benson the attack. He got it. Kill is down and good.
Luke Benson, one of the best in the country, an All-American honorable mention last season, and you're seeing why here in this ball game. His 11th kill, now 12th, just adding to that total here in double digits, and he has just started to control the floor here in these last 2 sets.
Yeah, BYU inching closer to knotting the kills statistic. BSU still leads 34-30. Thim sends it away. Service error, and Cardinals get one back. Not something we've seen a lot tonight, but man, Thim had lots of service errors yesterday.
Benson has had now his 4th game against the Ball State Cardinals, where he's had at least 10 kills, so doing his damage, especially against this Ball State team.
Thim digs that serve out. Benson the attack, way too long, point. Cardinals, we're knotted at 4 apiece.
Last time the Cougars were here in Muncie, Benson had 15 kills, had 15 in that first matchup in Muncie, 14 here in the last matchup last night, and already 12 here tonight, looking to feed off that positive momentum. But Ball State now at the service line is, now we're gonna ball check here. Not exactly sure what the issue with this volleyball is here.
That's right, and
maybe there's, there's an issue because now they're swapping out balls.
Yep. Buckles wants to make sure he gets the right ball to serve him best. No pun intended. Speaking of these two teams, their all-time series now with their win yesterday. BYU leads at 12-2, and they're 4-1 at Worthen Arena. So Ball State really wants this win. The set, the kill on the way, good on Buckles. Did not get to it in time. BYU takes the lead 5-4 here in set number 3.
And historically, Ball State has struggled against those West Coast teams. Now I know exactly Provo, Utah isn't exactly West Coast, but it's in west of the Mississippi, and those teams west of the Mississippi, Ball State has really struggled with.
Aline, the attack, has been quite successful today. Not successful there. They set up. It's Benson on the attack. Dug by Rogers. Almost a miscue. They save it. Have to free ball it over. Thim the dig. The set again. Benson the attack. Stays on his side. Thim the attack. And it's dug out and saved by the Cougars. Thim the attack again, and he's successful. What a rally and volley from both the teams there. 6-4 BYU.
And that's just Schione Thim showing off his volleyball athleticism and volleyball IQ there. That first kill attempt went right at the chest of Lucas Machado and somehow was able to dig it out, keep the play alive, and Thim got that ball right back and said, I'm not going to hit it right at somebody this time, and was able to hit the ground and get the point for the Cougars, extending this lead to 2.
Rogers right off of Taylor's hands. What a kill. That ball had to be going at least 100 miles an hour.
Gets it right back at the window. Patrick Rogers with full force right there, putting it back within 1 for Rogers and the Cardinals. What can't you say about Patrick Rogers? Need him to have a big impact in this ball game right now here with 9 kills doing his job so far.
Rajay Aline back to serve. Haven't seen him back there in a while. He sends it away for the Cardinals. Dug out by Fife. Set attack coming. Blocked by Tinashe and Dazavucheva. And that's a point. We're tied.
Much needed momentum for the Cardinals here. Aline struggled at the service line for a bit of this season, and right now they really need him to get it going, and that'll help the momentum a bit, getting a quick point right there thanks to your teammate Tinashe and Dazavucheva off the block right there.
Since set 1, Aline and Dazavucheva have both been quite quiet so far for the Cardinals. They've made their presence known here early in set number 3. Aline sends it away and out. Service error against Rajay, number 7 for the Cardinals. And that is point number 7 for the Cougars.
Fuga lets that, or got rejected on that previous play. Now he's going to head to the service line after letting that previous ball go, hoping to extend this Cougar lead.
To Jonathan to Fuga, and that's a service error from the back line to Fuga.
Footsteps on the line right there.
Something we have not seen in these past 2 games so far. That means we got a tie ball game at 7, and look who's at the service line. It's Mr. Tinashe himself.
That's just a rare error that you see at this level, period. Not often that you see just stepping on the line, and fortunate error and unfortunate time for the Cougars.
Dug out by BYU after the serve. The attack, successful. Down it goes, out of the reach of libero Cameron Gray, who will now get subbed out for Lucas Pitlock. 8-7 Cougars.
Cougars just having all the momentum here in this third set, just going back and forth, but being able to ensure themselves ahead.
Set by Machado. The attack, successful block. Rogers will get a second go at it. Dug out by Tafuga. Send away from Thim. What a diving stop by Pitlock, but he sends it in the wrong direction.
Nobody home in that middle portion of the floor in the back row, and BYU read that perfectly. It was going to be a really tough play for Pitlock, running all the way over from that sideline, and unfortunately unable to make that play, so it's BYU sending that lead to 2 and sending Luke Benson to the service line. 7 errors, 7 aces heading into the weekend series, and another error for him right there.
That's right, Benson with another service error. Something you don't want to see from one of your better servers, but something we've seen from both teams today as a whole.
BYU's sorry to cut you off. Has had a couple of chances to run away with a few sets here in this ballgame, and the service error is really what's bitten them in the leg so far.
Savitsky Lin sends it away. Set by BYU. The attack from Thim. 3 blockers there. They get it back. He tries it again, and he digs it out by Tinashe. The send from Savitsky Lin, but it's blocked at the line by the Cougars. Total dominance.
Freshman Nico Hales. Don't see much freshmen getting in the action for the Cougars, and Hale, the rare exception from Alexandria, Virginia. His high school, Alexandria City High School, formerly T.C. Williams High School, the high school based out of the movie Remember the Titans. Also can jump up to 11 feet 10 inches, according to him, and you see that big frame right there, towering above the net and towering above that Ball State attack, getting it through the 3 defenders and getting that block for the point.
Nice little nugget there. He also was recruited by some fellow foes of the MIVA and Ball State, including Loyola Chicago and a Stanford, the team they just played. Dug out by Pitlock, set by Machado. Aline the attack. He's successful. Point Cardinals.
And Aline, the Quincy transfer right there. First team All-MIVA last season, also first team All-Academic. Had some schools like Stanford going after him in the transfer portal this year, and I don't care what you say. If you have Stanford going after you as an athlete, you're also doing it right in the classroom.
It's very true. The attack from Benson, dug out by Tinashe, almost over, and little trickery there, does not go. Herget sets it up. Thim the attack, blocked set back up. They might need to free ball it over. They will by Aline, sends it over. Dug back out, back to the Cardinals. Gray sets it. The attack from Rogers is blocked. Thim sets it up. He gets to attack again, blocked by Aline. Machado sets it to Gray, now to Aline. He scores, no. They're gonna say point for the Cougars. Fans do not like that call. Let's see what happened at the net here. Oh, that might have been on BYU's side, but I think they're going to call it interference.
I think there's some contact with the net right there. You saw the net shake and didn't know who made contact with the net. It was called against Eileen. BYU nonetheless very fortunate to get that point right there. Ball State also fortunate that rally went as long as it did. May have gotten away with the double hit. As for BYU, made some critical errors.
Tea time indeed, and Dazavcheva with one of the most vicious spikes we've seen today gives the Cardinals only a 1-point deficit.
Back that last rally, it was BYU with some questionable decisions to maybe try and free ball it on the first or second touch, and instead they still end up with the point anyway in that last play. Do not on this play. Tanashi says no very quickly.
Rogers sends it away, dug out by Fife. Thim the attack. Point. Successful kill. Thim walking back to that service line. Oh, a little pep in his step after that vicious kill.
Hugging the line right there, and that one is as close as you can get. Cameron Gray was trying to dig that ball out, just unable to do so. Thought that ball maybe was going to head out, did not. And now Pitlick checks back in the game for the Cardinals.
Sent away. Rogers digs it. The attack from Buckles, unsuccessful. Now Benson attacks. He's blocked at the net. It's Buckles.
Buckles and Eileen going with the two-man block and
looks
points.
Like Rogers is going to talk to the ref a little bit, or official, I should say. Looks like they're come to agreement on whatever they were talking about, and now Buckles just had the successful block send.
And Patrick Rogers is sorry to cut you off, has really started to cement himself as a leader. We saw him talk to the official a couple of times trying to clear some things up. Nothing bad, nothing aggressive, just trying to get some clarification.
Great block there by Savitsky Lynn. The attack, Machado cannot dig it. And BYU extends their lead again to 21 as Tion Taylor comes to the service line.
Another kill, that one, Luke Benson off the assist from Herget.
Taylor back there. Coming in today, only 2 service aces. Machado to set the kill. Savitsky Lynn right into the hands of Herget, and he can't dig it.
Herget's been so good all night, digging some really tough balls out. That one just threw his hands and onto the floor right there. It's really been a two-man show, at least offensively, for this BYU team in terms of Benson and, Benson and Thim. Just been an unbelievable night from those two, but haven't been able to get much offensively other than from those two, other than the assist from Herget.
Aline, little too long on the serve. Ball State looks like they might want to challenge that. Student section really prompting Cruz to challenge that. It looks like we will Aline. They're challenging the Rajay Aline serve, whether it got in or not.
Now it's Coach Cruz hoping that his student section had his back and saw it as well as we did and saying that ball is in. Now, I've been in that student section a couple of times. Don't get me wrong, very knowledgeable about the sport of volleyball. There's been a couple of times where call maybe didn't look like it went our way and we're just trying to push for a call. You know, sometimes bent the line a little bit and maybe disagreed with the call that was fairly obvious, but this one seems like it's more than debatable.
It's what you do as a student. It's what being a student's all about. Being in that student section, you know, trying to do whatever you can as they confirm it. They overturn it, I should say. Point for the Cardinals. That's a service ace for Rajay Aline.
So you talk about that home court word advantage and the knowledge that these students have of the game of volleyball, and they saw that that ball was clearly in. That one was close, but had all wood. Well,
student section like that one, they're going crazy over there.
Not wood anymore. It's now this new Hydrotech 4 that the Cardinals had brought out the first season. We saw it with the women's team. Now the men's team is bringing it out. They're going to have to quickly tear it down after this evening to prepare for 2 basketball games tomorrow afternoon.
Aline sends it away. No 2 service aces in a row. Set, Thim the attack. He got it. Bang goes the dynamite for Keon Thim. bench. We got some choreographed bench celebrations for BYU. I saw it a little bit yesterday and today.
You see that a lot in college volleyball, excuse
right.
me. And the energy here is not like most sports. You have those just synchronized bench celebrations, and just the energy in here is unmatched.
Dug out by Rogers off the Tufuga serve. Now Rajay Aline, unsuccessful set by Fife. Benson the attack, blocked. Rogers gets it back. Machado, now Rogers again. He got it, but they say it's in. Kill for Patrick Rogers. And now it looks like Olmsted might want to challenge his own play.
And he's quickly pulling out that card, and he's going to ask if he can use that challenge here. It's a little bit of a more animated conversation with the official here, but it's going to end with him placing the challenge.
We were talking about sets going long. Talk about this set. This set has been not only back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, but man, now these challenges come into play, and these points, like we said, really matter. This third set, whoever wins this, they're one set away from victory.
It's the biggest set of the game here so far, and we have the timeout from BYU, or the challenge timeout right now from BYU, but all things stand. We're going to have another timeout in just a minute here with the 15-point timeout coming to whoever gets the next point here.
That's right, but stick around. We do have a classic volleyball match here in John E. Worthen Arena, which this arena has seen lots of good volleyball. You know, Ball State is on a three-peat run right now in MIVA championships. They were the 22, 23, and 24 MIVA regular season champions. They won the tournament as well in 22, and that was the year they went to the Final Four. BYU, and they uphold the call. Point. Cardinals, Rogers gets the kill.
And that year Ball State went to the Final Four was Coach Cruz's first year.
That's right.
Need to talk about just the tremendous job he's done here in Muncie to just bring this program back to where they feel they should be a national contender, a MIVA contender. Now the student section
really getting into it.
Fans.
Love to see it. And Dazovicheva sends it away. The attack, it's sent the other way by Savitsky, Linden, Rogers. And folks, the Cardinals have that 15-point.
Savitsky Lynn had a ginormous day yesterday. Has been quieted just a bit here in this ball game here today up until this point. Arguably the biggest point from either side here today. Takes us to the race to 15 that the Cardinals have won. Both teams that have won the race to 15 have won both sets. And can the Cardinals be the third team to do it in third sets? We're going to find out very shortly.
We'll be back after this short break. SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptoninn.com. At munciesweets.hamptoninn.com.
Welcome back inside Worthen Arena on the campus of Ball State University. And man, we got a shouting match, it looks like, Sam, between the BYU fan section and the Ball State students section. Getting rowdy in here.
It's almost as fierce of a competition between the competition on the court right now between these two top six foes.
And there's another block dug out by Thim. He saves it, free balls it over. Gray to Machado, he sends it over. Wow, what a save there by Tufuga. Gray, another dig, sends it over. Dug out, the attack from Thim sends it over. Another dig by Gray, he saves it. Aline had to free ball it, but what a save. Sets it up, the attack, he's blocked. Thim saves it. The attack from Benson, another block, falls, saved. He sends it back. It's in! Point Cardinals!
Unbelievable. What a play from Ball State right there. I don't know where to begin on this play. Thim had an unbelievable dig. Tafuga had an unbelievable dig on the BYU side. Both guys who are not accustomed to that position whatsoever, and they forced an unbelievably tough play, forcing Cameron Gray to go all the way near the scorer's table, somehow dig it out, force a free ball for Lucas Machado, and Machado got the point.
He did indeed.
It's a guy who doesn't score the ball at all, and his second kill of the ball game.
It is. Dug out by BYU after all that mayhem. They attack, blocked again. It's another point! Ball State!
It's a
That's
block
three
party on
straight.
Bethel. Block party on Bethel, and forcing the timeout is Ball State. What a run here from Ball State. You said it's a game of runs. 3 straight points from the Cardinals, and Worthen is rocking.
We will be back after this short timeout. SL Digital Radio presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, pay-per-go toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
Welcome back to Worthen Arena, and I just want to touch on before we get underway, Lucas Machado, who got that last kill. What do you know about him, Sam?
He just tied his career high in kills. Now it's only 3, and that just tells you the setter puts himself in a position where he doesn't get kills very often. He can if he has to, and he made an unbelievable high IQ volleyball play to set the tone in this third set.
Gray, another dig for Gray, but out of reach of a lean. BYU gets a little momentum back, 17-15, till still a 2-point lead for the Cardinals. They will send Luke Benson back to serve, a guy who was blocked a couple times in that insane volley we just saw before the timeout.
Putting an end to that 3-0 run, and we're seeing some water, some sweat on this new Hydrotech court that was newly installed this year. Obviously, we mentioned already it's got to be taken down quickly for the basketball games tomorrow, and usually for those basketball games, you have a mop that can just take care of the floor, take care of the wood. Not in this case, so they got to get a towel from the referee to clean off the floor. All's good on the Ball State side, and remains a 2-point game after Ali avoided disaster, nearly slipping, and thankfully all's well.
And the new Terraflex court looking good out there. Dug by Mr. T. Set. He attacks now. He's blocked, and a great save by Rogers. Aline will free ball it over. Tafuga digs out the attack, and he scores. It's Nico Hales, the freshman, puts the Cougars back within 1.
Rogers, a bit of a little mistimed jump there. Jumped a little bit early after the Herget setup and gave Hales a one-on-one, and the man who has a much larger height advantage and much better height advantage in terms of leaping ability got the point easy.
Aline the attack. He got it. Point, Aline. Cardinals 18-16.
Threading the needle. That's as close as you can get it. In between 2 blockers and just nearly clipping it before it goes out of play. What a play from Rajay Aline right there. His 12th kill of the ball game.
He ties his total from yesterday, and in comes Will Basilio, serving specialist, but he's a freshman from Canada. He comes in to serve number 3. Played all 5 sets yesterday. 2 kills. Dug out by Fife. The attack. Total block, but Benson gets it back after his was blocked. Thim is blocked and down! Venice Buckles! Are you kidding me?
It's raining blocks out here. Another one to the block party. Venice Buckles joining in, and the senior who's been a part of this Ball State team, one of the longest tenured Cardinals, making a big play here. Would love to be a part of another huge upset victory in the Doan and Cruz era.
Basilio still back to serve. All the momentum has shifted, but here comes Thim. He scores. cross that out. Momentum back for the Cougars. 2 new Cardinals checking in. Savitsky, Lind, and Pitlack for Rogers and Basilio. Basilio and Savitsky. Lind will go out. Rogers and Pitlock are in.
That's what Keone Thim does. Now tied tails with the team lead. 15 kills in this ball game here. Sending Little, as you mentioned, back to the line.
Ian Little coming in. We've seen a lot of him today. I believe he's played in every single set, unlike yesterday. 19-17, dug out by Indazoviceva. Here comes Rogers with the kill time, out of reach! After the tip from the Cougars, Ball State scores.
Off the hands of Herget and out. Ball State needed that to drop badly. Keep this lead at 3. You need to just keep extending it. You cannot let BYU get within even a point. If it gets within a 1-point game, anything can happen with BYU. You know they are just capable of putting together a run at any time. Saw at the end of the second set, Ball State looking to avoid it again.
And is that a successful kill? Out of bounds, goes to the Cardinals. Keone Thim unsuccessful on his right side attack.
A rare attacking error from Keone Thim. He has been just incredible this evening. Hitting at a near 30% rate, and now that'll lead to another timeout on the floor.
We will return soon to action here tonight at Worthen Arena. This is SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, pay-per-go toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptonin.com. At munciesweets.hamptonin.com.
Folks, if the commercial is still going, they were doing a review for that point. Still stands with Ball State, 21-17 for the Cardinals.
Bit of extended review there, so that one was as close as you can get on the call. Coach Olmstead trying to plead his case, the 10-year coach at BYU, and the Cougar through and through. Multiple-time national champion with the Cougars.
Machado sends it away, dug out by Tafuga. The kill for Tion Taylor. He got up there.
Tion Taylor showing his bunnies right there. And right now, the Cougars cutting it to within 3. And just when you thought Ball State may start to be running away with the set, for the first time against this Cougar team, unable to do so.
Service away. The attack from Buckles is blocked by Tion Taylor. Back-to-back all-star plays from the senior, native of Las Vegas, Nevada.
This is why you cannot be too content against this BYU team. Now just sliced in half that lead for Ball State, 21-19. This very decisive third set.
Nevada High School Player of the Year in 2018. Set by Machado, double attack fake, blocked and dug out by Benson. Now Tafuga on the attack, unsuccessful. Mr. T sets up, gets there, and he scores. Point, Cardinals.
So mentioned Tion Taylor having a great night, just unable to corral that one. One of 3 BYU players from Las Vegas, Jackson Fife and Jared Brady, who we have yet to see in this ballgame, also from Las Vegas. Brady and Fife went to the same high school. Taylor, the one who won Nevada Player of the Year, only one who didn't go to high school.
Rogers, an untimely service error here. Cardinals 22, Cougars 20 here in set number 3.
Didn't go to high school at Centennial, excuse me, and now that's going to bring up the high-flying Keanu Tim.
This man, if you did not know already, one of the crazier servers, but we will take a timeout. Doden Cruz wants one. We will take one too. We will be back in 60 seconds. SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, pay-per-go toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
Welcome back to Worthen Arena. We have a little sideline report we want to talk about. One of the coaches for the Cardinals.
It's Christian Rupert, the Ball State Cardinals' 4th year, came in with Coach Cruz, and he's a BYU alum, played under Coach Olmstead in historic tenured career of Coach Olmstead, the 3-time national runner-up. Rupert was a part of a couple of those teams.
The crowd getting to Keani Thim's head. That's a service error. And the Cardinals are 2 points away from another set victory, and they've totally turned around this set. They were down by at least 4 at one point, and in comes Xander Pink, number 4, the serving specialist, getting the crowd excited. Here we go, 23-20 Cardinals.
One high fly and a wind to another. Now it's Xander Pink with that high serving serve.
Dug out by Thim, Benson the attack, dug out by Rogers, set by Machado, Aline the attack, he gets it blocked and sent right down.
Tion Taylor once again. Talking about tea time with Tinashe. How about tea time with double T's, Tion Taylor? 6'6" senior out of Las Vegas, mentioned the only member of that Las Vegas squad that didn't go to high school with Fife and Brady.
Looks like the man himself, Tion Taylor, is back to serve after scoring or blocking that last shot. Is that in? And that is out. No for Savitsky Lind. In for the Cougars, and we have a 1-point ball game.
Their fans making noise. We saw Ball State get the set point 24-23 before BYU was able to slam the door last set. Ball State hoping to avoid that fate, being up 4 here late in the 3rd set. BYU fans making noise.
Sends it away, dug out by Pitlack. Machado the set. Tinashe. It's blocked and out of bounds. Point Ball State. And this is set point, folks, 24-22.
Much needed. 2 chances at set point for the Ball State Cardinals, and they cannot let this opportunity slip away. They need this point, and they need it now. Take the life out of BYU before they have a chance, and they're going to have a timeout. BYU is to talk things over. The 10-year head coach in Olmstead has a lot of guys on his team from California, Nevada region. He was born in California, but he was raised in the heart of Utah, the heart of Provo, a 2-time national champion as a player, 3-time runner-up as a coach of the men's and women's team at BYU. This guy loves his Cougars, and he wants to power them to another top 6 W after last night's great, dominant victory.
That's right, and last night, if you weren't with us, it started out pure dominance for the Cardinals, 2-0, going up 2-0. You think, oh, they got this in the bag, but no. The Cougars pulled out what's called the reverse sweep in volleyball, winning 3 straight sets to give them the win. And I think that's definitely on the Cardinals' minds tonight, considering that everybody thought they had it in the bag. And when you play a top 20 team like BYU, you got to come into it. And if you go up 2-0, you're like, hey, we need this win, and we got it in the bag right here. There's not a way we're going to lose this. without giving it our all, and it just was not their night last night.
And despite the fact that it was a gut-wrenching loss for Ball State, blowing that 2-0 lead, you just have to bounce back, figure out what you did wrong last night, and avenge those woes. 68% of teams, when it's tied 1-1 after the first set, and the team wins the third set, they win. So it's very critically important for Ball State to win the set, and win this game here.
Aline sends it away for the Cardinals. He got it! Service ace for the set!
That's one way to do it. How about that Rajay Aline, a man who struggled at the service line all game and all season long. The Cardinals leader in service errors. And right there, right now, no bigger time for his third service ace of the season. This place is about to blow the roof off. The Cardinals have a 2-1 lead. They only need 1 set to pull the victory against the number 5 ranked BYU Cougars, but we saw their 1 set away yesterday, and they could not close the deal. They have 2 sets, 2 opportunities to do it. Will they do it in the 4th or 5th set? You're just going to have to stay tuned to find out.
That's right. We're going to take a quick break here, but if you just joined us or do not know the score, it is Cardinals 2-1. They just won set number 3, 25-22. When we return, we'll have set 4 action from Worthen Arena. This is SL Digital Radio presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Ranked number 2 in the nation for sports media by the Broadcast Education Association.
This is Ball State Sports Link.
Victory Honda of Muncie. We're not just another car dealership, and here's why. We stand behind every car we sell and are dedicated to helping our customers save time and money. All our pre-owned cars undergo a rigorous 182-point inspection and come with a 90-day warranty to ensure that you're getting a Victory quality vehicle. Plus, you'll get 2 years of complimentary oil changes and tire rotations. We're part of a top 15 dealership group and have an enormous selection of vehicles with access to inventory at over 45 locations. You always get more for your trade and the best possible rates with us. We have an excellent relationship with hundreds of lenders. Our exclusive car dock maintenance and membership program will help you save hundreds of dollars in the process of maintaining your vehicle. Lastly, our state-of-the-art body shop and certified technicians perform high-quality repairs and paint work on most vehicle makes and models. Victory Honda of Muncie. We're not just another car dealership.
The best stories in Ball State sports, plus live broadcasts, right in your timeline.
Follow us at BSU Sports Link.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptonin.com. At munciesuites.hamptonin.com.
From the bell tower to your smartphone, anywhere in the world.
Never miss Ball State sports with SportsLink Digital.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
Welcome back to Worthen Arena. Folks, we got set 4 action. Ball State leads it 2-1. Can they close out the Cougars here in match number 2? Again, a reminder, yesterday went 5 sets. BYU ended up winning 3 sets to 2. Tonight, we're all ready to set 4. No sweep. And man, are people feeling good here in Worthen Arena.
And for the second straight night, the undefeated Cougars, at risk of losing their first ball game of the season, have played in some ruckus road environments in Columbus and here in Muncie. Were able to pull the riveting comeback last night that tore the heart out of Cardinal fans, and they're looking to do it once more with another gut punch here in these 4th and 5th sets. But it's going to take a lot off this high-powering Ball State attack, and maybe the best news for Ball State fans is they're going to see Tanashi and Davos Ucheva in the 4th set.
That's right. Something they didn't see in a little bit of set 4 and all set 5 yesterday, that decisive set 5. We will have BYU to kick off the serving responsibilities here. Tyler Herget, the junior from Darien, Connecticut, will send us away in set 4, and a very important one for both teams. He sends it away, dug out by the Cardinals. Up we go, and that's Buckholz, but a little bit off the mark. BYU strikes first.
Herget's had a couple of rough serves this game so far, 2 errors, and Ball State was hoping that he'd get a third start of this set, and unfortunately for Herget, could not get it to, for the Ball State Cardinals, could not get him to mess up his serve, and it was just a quick bump set and error for Ball State.
And Buckholz goes back over, denied again, set by Tafuga. They go, it's Benson, almost dug out by Ndazavucheva. That's another point for the the Cougars.
And that's somewhere where Ndazavucheva is not really going to excel as much, and that's going to be in that back row. Ndazavucheva obviously is such a facilitator in that front row, such a game changer, but you set him to the back, and right now that's where BYU's looking to do most of the damage.
Dug out by Pitlock, set by Machado. That's a kill. Rajay Aline, another kill for the Cardinals.
And that one is a quick answer, one the Cardinals so desperately needed, and T rising to the challenge right there, and now sending Lucas Machado to the service line.
13 of those on the day for Rajay Aline. Breaks his total from yesterday. As you said, Lucas Machado sends it away, dug out by Tafuga. Set by Herget. Tafuga now attacks. He got it, but he digs out. And it looks like we have net interference on the Cardinals.
Buckholz just making contact with the net right there, and fortunate for the Cardinals to have that one go against them. Needed that point badly to tie this game.
Keone Thim now back to serve. 19 kills yesterday, along with a dig and a block.
Also 9 service errors, a very uncharacteristic day from Thim at the service line.
Sends it away. And announcer's jinx, we have service error on Keone Thim, 3-2.
Hey, nobody better at that than me, and doing it once again right there, and that's a huge point for the Ball State Cardinals. Looking to tie it up is Patrick Rogers. Let's try it again. He had an ace earlier in the ball game.
There's a chance. He gets it. Cardinals also ended last set on an ace. He sends it away, and man, service error on Rogers. Folks, we are not trying to do this. It looks like my partner, Sam Egan, is really getting a lot of announcer jinx over there.
Rogers' 13th service error of the season. It's been an error for him. Him and Rajay Aline, there's seemingly only flaw for them.
Taylor sends it away, goes past him. Patrick Rogers gets it back. Point Cardinals, 4-3 now. Cougars 1 point advantage.
And you'll take that from Patrick Rogers. You'll take a errant serve every now and again because of what he does at that front row, just dominating this team here from Provo.
Rogers and Aline both at 13 kills. Dug out by Tafuga, set by Herget. The attack from Benson is blocked. Rajay Aline, but they count it. They're gonna give it to the to the Cougars. We looked like we had one of the best blocks of the night.
An electrifying
but it looks
block.
like there's some cute confusion on the floor a little bit.
Electrifying block that was not to be from Rajay Aline.
No, sir. Goes to the Cougars. 5-3 now.
It's another net violation, the second from the Ball State team already early on in this 4th set.
Dug out by Rogers. He attacks. He scores. Point Cardinals. Patrick Rogers on the kill. He's got 14 and leads the team.
And that ball bounced up so high off the ricochet, I thought that maybe have a chance to come up towards us in the 25th row.
Telling you, the power from these athletes is insane. And I'd say one of the star players from tonight, Rajay Aline, takes it behind the back line to send it away for the Cardinals. 5-4 here in set 4. Cardinals lead 2-1. Serve is away, hits the net. Thim receives it fine. On the attack, Tafuga is blocked, but out of bounds. Point Cougars.
Out of play and a great effort there by Hales, who's had a really solid night for this Cougars team. A guy that they've really relied upon more for their blocking, and he's just been getting it done with kills as well. It's 4th of the ball game.
Luke Benson to send it away. Rogers successful dig. Now Aline attacks, dug out by Benson. Herget over to Thim. Thim is blocked. It falls on the Cardinals' side. Thim, successful kill. And the BYU Cougars have grown their lead to 3.
That leaping ability from Thim is unreal. Standing at only 6 foot flat, and just rising above everyone else on the court that's 6'6", 6'7", 6'8".
Sent away, dug out by Rogers, falls on the floor. Tinashe, the dive, the kill. He got it. 7-5 now. Athletic ability, to say the least, from Ndazuvucheva. Scores on that. Cardinals cut it to 2.
And BYU's made it a little bit simple for this Ball State team to just attack the middle of the court. That's where they've been doing most of their damage all day long. And if BYU's going to continue to just leave that middle of the floor wide open, T's going to take it every time.
Now, man who just scored sends it away. Dug out by Fife. What a dig. Attack from Thim from across the... Gray gets a fantastic dig. Miscommunication. Crashes into one of his own players. Now attack from Benson. Dug out by T. Goes over. Tried to be saved by Rogers and Gray, but unsuccessful. We didn't have another Machado repeat, folks. Not quite.
Yeah, Rogers is trying to be Machado-esque on that play right there, and instead that ball was on a beeline towards sideline camera tonight, and your play-by-play partner last night, Rowan Albert.
That's right. Down there on cam number 3, if you didn't know, on ESPN Plus, Sports Link, putting on the production there today. Serve away, and that's a service error on Nico Hales. Something you don't see as often coming in today. Only 5 out of 18 sets played. Student section getting into this one. 8-6, Cardinals down by 2. Savitsky Lind to the serving line. Throws it up, takes a deep breath, sends it away. Dug out by Fife. Gonna have the set. Attack from Benson, way long. Point Cardinals.
That one just high, sailing over the heads of everybody, including nearly the student section. Benson's had an incredible day. Attack percentage through the roof, and at 19 kills right there, trying to get his 20th of the ball game. The All-American honorable mention last season, trying to prove himself as an All-American this season, and you see why with his performance this year. Just an uncharacteristic error at that time.
Attack from Tion Taylor, bringing the might. BYU back up by 2.
Taylor's been stepping up mightily in this ball game here for the Cougars, and seemingly when they need a point the most, I should say, Taylor has come up clutch. Been huge at that middle blocker role for the Cougars, and they're looking for him to continue off that positive momentum.
Back to serve is Herget. He has 40 assists on the day. That's going to be a violation, and it goes for the Cardinals against BYU. 9-8 here in set number 4. Net violation, back to serve. Machado.
I think the Cardinals are grateful for that one to end in a net violation, not only because you end up with a point, but you had Machado on a 2-on-1 there, trying to get in between Taylor and Tafuga. Thankfully for him, there's a net violation by one of them.
Set by Herget. The attack from Thim. Been silenced this 3rd and 4th set. Mr. T with the attempted kill out of bounds and goes for the Cardinals.
Love that pass from Machado, and looked like he was going to try and get it to his right side, maybe try and get Rogers involved, but instead trying to get Mr. T over the middle of the floor once again, where he's been excelling all game and all set long, and unfortunately that one just sailed out of his hand the wrong way, went way wide left, and BYU back up 2.
Gianni Thim with the serve, former Hawaii player. Set over, and there's a kill! Vanis Buckholz, little trickery, sends it right down on the front row.
That's just what Vanis Buckholz does at that middle blocker position. He's very deceptive with the ball, and he always makes it seem like he's going to go up one way, switches hands oftentimes, and just completely fools the defense, goes straight down, drops the hammer, and now it's a 1-point game.
Patrick Rogers transferred from St. Francis, Brooklyn after his freshman year. Set, he's going to attack from Benson. He's blocked by Rajay.
Buckholz, the senior, the longest tenured player on this Ball State squad, and right now playing like a true veteran, coming up with big-time plays in big-time games and big-time moments.
That's right. Ball State fans getting into it. We got a tie ball game here. 10-10 Rogers serves it away. Dug out by Fife. Herget the set. Going to be Tafuga on the attack. Too far for the Cardinals. And they go down a 1 again. Pitlock back in for Cameron Gray.
Machado let that ball go, which was seemingly the right play there. Just somehow that ball threading the line right there and just going through the defense and barely touching the line and getting the BYU point. A huge one at that.
Pitlock sets it up. Tanashi sent away but blocked and rejected. Not something you see every day. BYU 12, Ball State 10.
A great read on the block there from the outside hitter into Fuga. Just going up there with Decisive, timing his jump and realizing he's more than likely going to be the one ending up with this ball as it's gone the majority of this fourth set and ending up in the BYU point.
Received by Pitlack, set by Machado, the attack. That one doesn't get down, great save. They're gonna have to free ball it over. Pitlack sets it back up again. The attack from Buttholes, no, they go to a lean. It's dug out, Tafuga the save. Over from Thim, kind of a free ball. Set up, Aline the attack again. That one's dug by Herget. Saved by Benson. Thim over. Aline the set. Now back to Aline. He's blocked. Down again, a great save, and BYU wins the volley.
I think Buckles thought that ball was down already. Tried to maybe jump up in celebration. What a rally that was from the Cougars. It seemed like a couple of times they were in a really tough position in an Aline kill attempt, but they dug each and every attempt out and got a chance of their own eventually and didn't miss it.
Set play, here it comes. Davizucheva, not successful. Set by Thim, not something you see. Goes over, Machado to receive. Everybody's out of sorts. Aline now sends it over. Is it deflected? It is, point Cardinals.
Now Ball State very fortunate to come away with that point here, but they need some sort of rotation. Patrick Rogers has tried to set up the assist for the last 2-point attempts, and that's something that Lucas Machado's specialty. Lucas Machado is your setter. He should be the one setting up your points every single time. You need Patrick Rogers to be pretty much in the mix for that offensive attack, and instead he's been passing the ball, not giving himself a chance to get some crucial kills, and he's been one of the best for this Ball State team all day.
Great dig by Buckholes, but more double hit on one person. 14-11, BYU kind of pulling away here in set number 4. We're gonna have, Talon Jonathan Tafuga back to serve for the Cougars.
Smitsky tried saving that ball, got it off the net, and knew that he had no other choice than just try and hope the officials didn't notice. And now Cougars 1 point away, sending Tafuga to the line from this 15-point timeout.
Set, dug by Rogers. Machado sends it to Aline. He's blocked in down. No chance for the Cardinals. 15-11 in set number 4. BYU pulling away. And with that horn, that's going to send us to a 60-second timeout. When we return, set 4 continues. SL Digital Radio presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, pay-per-go toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
Welcome back to Worthen Arena. Set 4 action continues. BYU holding strong at a 4-point lead, 15-11. And in the set series, we have Ball State leading 2-1. Decisive match right here. Talon Jonathan Tafuga will send it away here to begin the rest of set 4.
BYU trying to remain undefeated here so far this season. 5-0, looking to make it 6.
Set, Aline the attack. Successful, point, Ball State.
And it's been all Rajay Aline here last really 10 points or so in the second set, and they need him to step up mightily right now. A huge play for Aline to finally get the kill to go ahead. A couple of times blocked in the last few rallies, so good for him to see another kill on the board here for this Cardinals team. His team leading, tied for the team lead now with 14 with Rogers.
Aline sends it away after his kill, and it's out. Service error, point BYU.
So after the ace from Aline to end that third set, a huge one at that. That one just narrowly clips, or nearly misses the end line, or the sideline, and that'll force another Ball State timeout. 16-12 right now, your score. And just to note, the team that has won the race to 15 in the first 3 sets have ended up winning the game, or winning that set. BYU won set 2 after winning the 15 time out race, and it's Ball State who won the race to 15 in sets 1 and 3. They ended up winning sets 1 and 3 as well. BYU won set 4. Right now they're looking like they're on pace to win this 4th and decisive set.
That's right. Again, whoever wins this set, it's either a set number 5. Ball State wins. We're going home. Lots of fans going home. Happy campers. Again, 16-12, your current score. What do you think Donan Cruz is saying in that huddle?
I think the message to his guys here is just don't let this one slip away. You got to just keep being aggressive. And the way they keep being aggressive is just keep switching things up. I think part of the reason why Ball State was so effective in those first 3 sets is that they were getting it from all different assets of the floor. It was Aline, it was Rogers, it was Zacheva. And now this set's really seem to be centered around Aline. We've seen some kind of just like out of sorts characteristics from the Cardinals. Obviously, Patrick Rogers assisting some passes, and you're seeing Aline being the only one that has gotten any chances at getting kills. So we'll see how they spread the wealth the rest of the way here in this 4th set.
Benson sends it away, received by Rogers. The attack from Aline, he's blocked. They set it up. Here comes Thim. That's a strong kill as I've ever seen one. 17-12. Wow.
And that's kill number 17 from Keone Thim, the TikTok sensation. Over 170,000 followers on his TikTok. Has a huge following with the volleyball community. A lot of fans here today supporting him.
Service ace from Luke Benson. 18-12 now. What a turn of events. You had a 4-point lead coming out of a timeout, and Coach Donan Cruz must not be happy with that turn of events. Luke Benson still back to serve. Sends it away. Dug out by Pitlock. Goes high near the board. And Decisive on the attack. Dug out by Fife. Returned by Herget. Thim the attack. Rogers settles that nicely. A lean on the attack. Sends it. Blocked, but out of play. Point Ball State. 18-13.
It's been all BYU all set long, and a much needed point for Ball State to at least get some momentum going. They're still trailing 18-13 in this 4th set, and looking like we'll have a 5th and final decisive set. And obviously the 5th and final set, if we get there, goes to 15. So whoever wins that final race to 15 will be the winner of the ball game.
And Decisive now back to serve it away. Sends it away. Dug out by Tafuga. Here comes the attack from Thin. Goes light. Dug out, but not enough. Point Cougars. 19-13 now. Tricky play there from Thim. Sends it over. A little bit of backspin on the thing.
What an effort from Keone Thim. What a set he's been having. And it's just been this entire BYU team just figuring something out. They're hitting 45% as a team right now. And I don't care who you are or who you're playing. If you're hitting at that high of a percentage, you're going to win at least the sets.
Ian Little now back to serve. Had a great game yesterday. Sean Olmstead saw it and he's like, hey, I'm going to give this guy a chance. Sends it away. Dug out by Pitlock. Almost another service ace. It's going to be Rogers almost with 2 hands. Dug out twice. Goes over, but out of bounds. And the Cardinals are all out of sorts here in the end of set number 4.
All out of whack. A 7-point lead in the set. Donan Cruz is going to use his final timeout, and that one was just a very costly error. Went off the hands of Machado, and I think he was just trying to set up Rogers and let the pass go too far. Went onto the BYU side and out of play.
And with that, that's going to take us to a 60-second break. When we return, it's SL Digital Radio presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptoninn.com. At munciesweets.hamptoninn.com.
Welcome back to Worthen Arena in Muncie, Indiana. We got a good one brewing. Looks like we could be headed to a set number 5, 20-13 right now in set 4 in favor of the Cougars.
It's not a 2016 Santa Fe, but an absolutely explosion from this BYU team.
Here we go, Ian Little to send it away. Dug out by Rogers. There is Savitsky Lind on the attack. He scores.
Savitsky Lind, a much needed play right there. And the Cardinals got it within 6. And Savitsky Lind, who had a great game yesterday, trying to feed off that positive momentum. And now it's going to be the freshman serving specialist, and Will Basilio out of Ontario, Canada.
Basilio comes in, has only played in one other set so far today. Here we go. 2014, we got some chirps from the crowd going on. Basilio sends it away, dug out barely by Tafuga. Her get the set, and a kill from Tion Taylor. My goodness. High flyer if I've ever seen one.
And high flying indeed, and putting that BYU lead up to 7. And for the Cardinals, it's the last thing you need. BYU just absolutely running away with the set before we head to the 5th and final decisive set with all the momentum.
Dug out, and will be a save. Machado, what a save. Aline free balls it over. Set up, Taylor on the attack. No, it's Benson. It's rejected by the front line. Cardinals get one back. What a play by Machado.
Lucas Buckles and Machado able to get in there. I think Buckles will be the one ending up with the kill, as I think Machado heads to the service line. But what an effort that was from Machado to just get his hands in there, having to recover from all the way near the scorer's table and getting the play done.
Machado sends it away. Dug out by Tafuga. Here goes Thim, sends it away. He didn't get it over.
Absolute shank, and that is something you never see from someone as dominant as him.
And with that, we're gonna head to another break. Timeout, BYU 21-16. 60 seconds will return. SL Digital Radio presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptonin.com. At munciesweets.hamptonin.com.
Welcome back to Worthen Arena. We got a good one brewing. I think I've said that 3 or 4 times, but man, 16-21 right now in set 4. A decisive set. Ball State currently holds service possession. Here we go, Lucas Machado. Cardinals up 2-1 overall in the match. He sends it away, dug out by Tafuga. The attack from Benson, what a dig, and what a send back from Machado. He jumps again. He didn't get there this time. Point Cougars. 6-point lead now.
BYU just 3 points away from sending it to a 5th and final decisive set for the 2nd straight day. They have their best server at the line in Keanu Thim, the high-flying Hawaiian.
It's a good nickname. Thim sends it up and sends it away. Dug out by Pitlock. Sends it up. The attack from Aline. He's blocked at the line. Dazavucheva sets it up. Machado back to Buckles. What a save by Thim. One of the best digs we've seen today, but a send from Buckles. Point. All power from the Cardinals.
Well, it's been a shaky set for this Ball State team, but Vanis Buckles has played phenomenal here in this 4th set, and it's part of the reason why they're even still in it here in this 4th set.
The middle blocker, not known for all those kills. Rogers sends it away, just gets it over, sent down. What a dig from Rogers. Set up by Machado, a lean on the attack. Not there, dug out by Thim. We go, attack from Benson. What a dig. They go over and out of bounds off the Cardinals. Aline could not get to it. Cougars within 2. It's really unfortunate because Ball State's beginning to play very well at the end of the set, but they're down 6 already.
Yeah, great dig, but just well out of play, and they dug themselves a hole here in this 4th set. Just not been able to get out of, and for Ball State, you just need to have any sort of positive momentum for the 5th and final decisive set, and that race to 15.
Taylor. Oh, what a dig by Machado, but he double hits it, and BYU has a set point as their fans get on their feet.
And their fans are starting to do the Ball State dance at this 24th point, all on their feet. Machado, who had his choice of either double hit it or let the ball drop and drop for a point, so not much of a choice there. Cougar fans on their feet trying to get this 4th set and send it to 5 sets for the 2nd straight day.
Pitlock dug out, and it's rejected. Down it goes. Set point for the Cougars. They tie it up at 2 apiece. Folks, we're going to a set 5 for night number 2.
Just like the first night, this series has been everything you expected, everything you wanted it to be, and more. This was the number 5 preseason ranked team in the country in Ball State, who's now down to number 6, facing off against the now number 5 preseason ranked number 6 BYU Cougars. These teams are as even as they get. Their strengths are their outside hitters. Their weakness is their backside, and you have some questions in the middle blocking. And right now, you need your middle blocking to play as good as it possibly can. You need your weaknesses to become your strengths here in this 5th set, and you need your strengths to accelerate. So we saw these teams go to 5 sets yesterday, and we saw it beat all Cougars. They ran away with it, it had all the momentum, and seemingly you knew from the jump of that 5th and final set that that set was going to go to BYU. What does Ball State have to do to change that script and win one and steal one at home?
That's right, and with that, we're going to send it to break real quick. When we return, we have a decisive set 5. If you're the Cardinals, you're not trying to fall to 500. SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Ranked number 2 in the nation for sports media by the Broadcast Education Association.
This is Ball State Sports Link.
Victory Honda of Muncie. We're not just another car dealership, and here's why. We stand behind every car we sell and are dedicated to helping our customers save time and money. All our pre-owned cars undergo a rigorous 182-point inspection and come with a 90-day warranty to ensure that you're getting a Victory quality vehicle. Plus, you'll get 2 years of complimentary oil changes and tire rotations. We're part of a top 15 dealership group and have an enormous selection of vehicles with access to inventory at over 45 locations. You always get more for your trade and the best possible rates with us. We have an excellent relationship with hundreds of lenders. Our exclusive car dock maintenance and membership program will help you save hundreds of dollars in the process of maintaining your vehicle. Lastly, our state-of-the-art body shop and certified technicians perform high-quality repairs and paint work on most vehicle makes and models. Victory Honda of Muncie. We're not just another car dealership.
The best stories in Ball State sports, plus live broadcasts right in your timeline.
Follow us at BSU Sports Link.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptonin.com. At munciesweets.hamptonin.com.
From the bell tower to your smartphone, anywhere in the world.
Never miss Ball State sports with SportsLink Digital.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just
Folks, we are back, and man, energy is crazy. Student section going crazy. BYU fan section chanting with their players. We got the all-decisive set number 5.
The ultimate set here. This is what it comes down to. Do or die. And it's the race to 15 here. Obviously, this 5th and final set only going to 15. It was Ball State who cannot come out on top after going up 2-0 yesterday and falling in the 5th and final set. Hoping to avenge that here.
Machado sends it away. What a play by Herget. Not your usual attacker. He confuses the Ball State defense, and he goes back to serve now. What a play.
And what a play indeed from Herget right there. You mentioned he doesn't do that very much. Only his 2nd kill all season from Herget, so stepping up in a big way and a big time. and surprising everybody on that Ball State defensive end.
Sends it away, dug by Indazovich-Sheva. Now the attack from Buckholz. No mercy.
Much needed answer. Vanis Buckholz answers the call right there, and we're tied at 1.
Folks, when I tell you how far his arm came back, I'm telling you, it came back pretty far. That guy's got some serious strength. Patrick Rogers now back to serve, sends it away for the Cardinals, tied at 1 apiece. Dug by Fife, set by Herget. It's Benson on the attack. Is that too long? Point Cardinals, too long of the attack, to the dismay of BYU.
Way too long. The only question was if one of the 3 Cardinals up there trying to block it got a piece of it, and did they not? And so yesterday that Ball State wasn't really able to get anything going in that 5th set, never even had a lead, and right now up 2-1, and they need to just keep building off that and forcing an early timeout from Coach Olmstead and BYU.
I don't know if we have a
timeout or
review.
review. I think it's a
believe
review.
we have
You're
a
right.
review here. Yeah, but one thing I saw down there on the floor was Tyler Herget. He was trying to motion to Olmstead. He's like, hey, I don't think I want to challenge. He's like, I don't think anybody got a piece. I think I sent it out. I think it's on me. So I don't know if he told that to his coach, and Olmstead was like, hey, we're going to go to the monitor. These are important times.
It's a big time. I mean, if there's ever a time you're going to challenge it, it's now. There's been a couple of challenges Olmstead has already won today and in this series, and looking to win another one here. And we'll see a call fairly soon as Let It Be by the Beatles is playing, and Cardinal fans hoping this one lets it be.
Setting the mood here tonight. Student section got the flashlights out. Everybody's
Even the
singing,
BYU
dancing.
section's got the flashlight
That's
on.
right.
It's great.
Gotta love Muncie Volleyball, and they overturn the call. It's going to the Cougars, who now hold a 2-1 lead with Kiani Thim coming to the service line. And man, those bench players really giving it to the Cardinal student section.
What a decisive call. What a challenge from Coach Olmstead. We see why he's one of the best in college volleyball and why he has the top winning percentage among active coaches right now.
Thim takes a deep breath. He's ready to go now. Sends it away. Is that out?
Keanu Thim doing his best.
Service ace for the Cougars.
Did not have a single ace last night. One of the best servers in the country, currently ranked 2nd in the NCAA in aces. Gets another one here.
Thim back to serve again. 3-1 Cougars.
This is 19th ace on the year, also 19 errors on the year as well.
Even split there. Thim again. That one's out of bounds. Service error that time. Now his 20th of the year. Cardinals get one back with Vanis Buckholz on the service line now.
So it's back to an even ratio for about 5 seconds for Thim. Thim actually coming into this weekend series had more aces than errors, which you never see.
Buckholz sends it away. Dug by Thim. Herget will set him up. The attack from Tafuga. Blocked down. Point Cougars. He gets it across. Talon Jonathan Tafuga. Only 4 kills yesterday.
Coming up with a big-time kill and a big-time moment for this BYU squad, and the big middle blocker forcing his presence right here.
Tion Taylor the serve away. Set. Aline the send over. He got it. 4-3 now. We're going back and forth here in Worthen.
Just past the diving Taylor right there. And if you're Ball State, you love the fact you got that point. You're sending Rajay Aline to the service line, who had the ace to decide the 3rd set, but throughout the course of the season, at least so far in the early going, he's kind of struggled here from the service line. You need him to have his best serve that he's had all year long.
Aline back to serve, sends it away. It's a service error against the net. And man, you can hear a pin drop right now.
That's the last thing you needed as the Ball State squad looks forward, down 2 points. And as I mentioned, Aline struggled from the service line all season long, and the struggles continue to mount up here.
Talon Jonathan Tafuga sends it away. Now the attack from Buckholz. Is that out? Out. No good for Ball State. The Cougars are up double on the Cardinals.
It's
6-3.
Game of inches here, and you wonder if Coach Cruz is going to use a timeout. Indeed, he will. Down 3 points. Similar spot that they were in last night. It was 1-1. Ball State got a huge point to take the 2-1 lead, and then that was quickly changed after the challenge. It's been all Cougars ever since.
That's right. We'll be back after 60 seconds. This is SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptoninn.com. At munciesuites.hamptoninn.com.
Welcome back, folks, to this decisive set 5 at Worthen Arena. 2-2 right now. 6-3 lead for the Cougars in that set 5. It's going to be a good finish, but the Cardinals need to get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, Cougars just looking to have yet another gut punch to this Ball State team, who was one set away from defeating a BYU team yesterday, blew a 2-0 lead, and had a 2-1 lead here today, and looking to just deflate all the life out of Worthen with another come-from-behind victory for Sean Olmstead and his BYU Cougars.
Talon Jonathan Tafuga back to serve it away. He's been a great middle blocker so far today. Had a great game, sends it hard. Rogers the dig now. He attacks lightly, dug out by Herget. Fife the set. Attack from Benson. Down it goes!
They've just been able to split that triple team. Luke Benson having a day, both him and Thim at 21 kills apiece, and that is why this BYU team has just been so effective. It's been their outside hitters in Thim and Benson, two guys that you'll likely be seeing in the running for All-American when this season's done.
Tafuga staying at that service line. 2 or 3 in a row now. Dug out again by Rogers. Set up by Machado. Dazavucheva, the kill!
Just the life of momentum this Ball State team needed, and they need to get it in bunches now. That's one, that's great, but you're still trailing by 3 points in a race to 15. You don't have much margin for error, if any. It's a Ball State team that's looking to avoid dropping to 500. Meanwhile, BYU looking to improve upon their undefeated season and looking to continue to climb in the rankings.
Dazavucheva served just as, what a spike down by Savitsky Lind.
It's Savitsky Lind again, doing what he did in the first 2 sets of last night's ball game and just controlling that middle row. There's a free ball, a 50-50 opportunity between Herget and Savitsky Lind. Herget, a guy who really doesn't get up to the front of the net to try and get kill opportunities very much, and winning the battle, Savitsky Lind, the sophomore.
Tee away, service error, and that is not what you want to see, as we will head to the halfway point, that race to 8 won by the Cougars, 8-5 in set number 5.
Now
we return.
Now both teams switching sides of the court. Ball State looking to find their momentum on that near side of the court, with BYU fans making some ruckus noise heading to their fan section for these last 7 points or so.
We will take a break. Actually, no, we will stay here. Looks like we're just doing a switch. No real timeout. Fans going crazy. Got the student section chirping away, and now we will have a timeout from Doning Cruz. 60 seconds. We will be back. This is SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, pay-per-go toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
Welcome back, folks. 8-5, Cougars on top in set 5. We got a thrilling end here. Luke Benson about to serve it away. Everybody rising to their feet. Here we go. Now or never. Both teams trying to garner a win. Benson, away he goes. Dug by Ndazavucheva, set by Machado. The kill attempt by Rogers is stifled. Now to Fuga, the send, dug out by Pitlock. It's out of bounds though. Point, Cougars, 9-5.
A huge point right there for the Cougars. Ball State needing desperately a point right there. This game looking eerily similar to last night's contest. BYU 6 points away from victory.
Benson sends it away, almost. Not over, but a tap back. Did he get it?
Just out of play for Machado. Would have been his career high in kills. Would have been his 4th of the evening, and that one just missing the line. Coach Cruz may try and challenge that one, knowing he has not much left to lose here in this ball game, and indeed, it'll give a luck.
And because we are going to a challenge, we're going to take another 60-second break. We will return. You've been listening to SL Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's.
Folks, we return to not the best news if you're a Cardinal fan. Call stands 10-5 for the Cougars. Luke Benson retains service duties, sends it away. Dug by Pitlock, who was returned. Set the attack from Ndazavucheva, and a much-needed kill for the Cardinals.
That was the expected call on that last review. Now depleting the lead just a bit, making it a 4-point lead and sending Ndazavucheva to the service. Excuse me, that's going to be Basilio headed to the service line for Ball State. Their freshman serving specialist coming up in a big time and hoping to stay at the service line for a while if the Ball State Cardinals want a chance in this ball game.
Yeah, Basilio serving specialist. They need him here. Sends it away, dug out by Fife. Set up, the attack from Thim, doesn't get there. Return, Fife again, Thim to attack yet again. Easy ball, set up by Machado. The attack from Ndazavucheva, dug out by Tafuga. Another attack from Thim. He sets it up, Machado, Rogers a go around, it's in! Point Rogers!
And it's about time. The Cardinals starting to feed some momentum. They need it badly, and forcing a BYU timeout. But nonetheless, what an effort from Tafuga, keeping those last 2 dig attempts right in front of his body, right in front of him. And it has just been a BYU set, but a Ball State last 2 services have gone in their favor. But
man, we are witnessing one of the better sets 5 yesterday. Ball State started kind of hot, up 3-1, 2-1, something like that. But then it was all Cougars. Today, we're going neck and neck. 10-7 we got. Again, in the 5th set, if you don't know volleyball that well, you got to get to 15. Obviously, still
win by 2.
Win by 2. But man, it's an electric atmosphere here in Worthen Arena. We got lots of people here supporting both squads. And man, you made the trip from Provo, Utah. That's pretty.
That's a journey, that's for sure.
That's a journey, that is for sure. From the beautiful mountains of Utah to good old Muncie, Indiana.
And you see a lot of guys on this BYU team, they love rock climbing, and there's a huge reason as to why. I mean, as to why they come to Provo, and it's just, you know, being able to climb mountains, rock climbing, just mountain biking, just some of the unique aspects of nature that you won't get anywhere else but Utah.
That's right. Folks, we're back. You can feel the energy is somewhat shifting toward the Cardinals. Now they still got 3 points to make up if they want to tie this, and they are a total of 8 away from victory.
It's 43 combined kills between the combination of Benson and Thim for the BYU Cougars. 32 between Aline Rogers.
Basilio still back to serve, the serving specialist. Chance from both sides going on. Basilio sends it away, hits the net, goes over. Rogers set by Ndazavucheva. Rogers the attack, dug out by Benson, but back over. Rogers, a kill! He gets the free ball and sends it into the Cougars' back line.
Do it yourself, Rogers, after getting the block. The first kill attempt didn't go for Rogers. The second one, at first you don't succeed. Try again, and Rogers makes it a 2-point game. This crowd is electric right now, and just all the emotions of volleyball flowing right now.
Basilio again, dug out by Fife, set by Herget. The attack from Thim, he got it to go. Thim looks toward the BSU crowd, flexing his muscles. What a kill from the team leader.
Late jump there, now tying himself in the team lead with 22 kills on the ball game with Benson, and it's just been that type of night. After 19 kills last night for Thim, having 22 tonight here, and he's feeling much better about his performance because he has a double-double, Benson has the double-double with 22 kills and 10 digs.
Away for Little, it has to go over. What a save from Machado, Aline saves it. The attack from Rogers, error, and it's going to the Cougars. Another error on Rogers, and they climb within 2 points of that 15 number.
As contact with the net there from Rogers. Unfortunate blow right there for the Cardinals. Had a lot of momentum when there's 10-8, and then that one kill from Thim shifts the momentum. But what a play from Keone Thim right there. Net joust with Lucas Machado and just force a tough ball for the Cardinals and leading to the BYU point.
And with that, looks like we got a review or a timeout, can't really tell.
Review.
Looks like we're going to review. Donan, knowing he's got to take it. I mean, his guys are down 4, but it looked close. It looked like...
Yeah, you can't leave the review in your back pocket if it's this close, and
right.
I think we're going to get a quick ruling here from the official. Already talking it over with the official scorer, and the ruling is in, and it's a BYU point. They keep their lead at 4 points.
Yeah, you know, when you have that review in your back pocket, and it looked like Rogers was neck and neck with the guy up there. It looked like they both had a hand on it, maybe both hit the net, but goes in the favor of the Cougars. 12-8 here in set number 5. First to 15, win by 2 are victors. And we have Ian Little from the service line, sends it away. Dug out by Indazavucheva, set by Machado. Now he also attacks. Got it to go. Huge point for the Cardinals.
Much needed. Ball State needs to keep attacking that middle portion of the court. Those last 2 service attempts, they've really tried to go to the outside, and BYU has had that covered all game long. Expose their weakness, expose the middle of the floor, and not with much time left. BYU only need 3 points. The Cardinals needing 6. Sends Machado to the service line, and they need him to come up with some big-time serves like he did in that first set.
Machado sends it away. Got it over, dug by Thim. He will also attack. Blocked down. Tafuga returns it. Thim again, blocked. Gray tips it, but no avail. Point Cougars. Thim with another kill, his 23rd of the night.
It was 2 points away now for the Cougars. The Cardinals, who went up with 3 blockers on the initial attempt from Thim, were able to block it down. I think it was Rogers who may have gotten his fingertip on that. And then he went to go back to get in position and try and defend Tion Taylor, who's also had an incredible day in this ball game. And when that happened, led the ball to go to Thim. Only 2 blockers there. They couldn't stop him like he's been unstoppable all day.
Sent away by Herget. The attack over, dug out. The attack from Benson, too much. And we have a match point alert in Worthen Arena.
And BYU, especially towards the later going, has really been attacking at Tinashe and Davozucheva when he's been in that back row. Obviously more of a weakness there for him to be in the back row. And now it's match point for the Cougars.
Tyler Herget will get the honors. 14-19, Cougars on top. Herget sends it away. Dug out by Rogers. Machado the set. And it's blocked down. Point. Match. Cougars sweep the Cards in both of the matches. 15-19, final in 5.
Another gut-wrenching loss for this Ball State team. An absolute heartbreaker, losing to the number 5 team in the country twice in 5 sets. You had them on the ropes. You had them down to their final set with multiple sets to go, and Ball State unable to close the door once more, and it's BYU with an impressive road sweep against a really solid Ball State team. And if you're Ball State, obviously you're very disappointed, especially with how you started these first 2 games against BYU. But Sam, what are the takeaways for Ball State as they now fall to 3-3?
I think the takeaway is you've played a lot of good teams very close, right? You played that Stanford team, swept them, did get swept, still got a ranked win in there. This BYU team, they're beatable. If Ball State sees them again anytime during the season, whether it's playoffs, well, it would be playoffs because we got MIVA play coming up. But if they see them again, they've seen them twice. They've nearly beaten them and there's a very good chance they win the third time around.
Now, we saw the Worthen effect play a factor here in today's game, but the coaching from Sean Olmstead, especially yesterday, gutsy to say the least. They had their backs against the wall on numerous occasions, and instead of just going with the same lineup that he had out there, hoping they figure something out, he made a critical change that may change the complexion of BYU's season.
That's right. BYU improves to 6-0 and 4-0 versus the AVCA top 20. Ball State obviously dropping to 3-3. Yes, and 1-3 versus the AVCA top 20. Next up, Ball State will travel, or actually will host Lise McRae, and the Cougars do not stop with their hard games. They go play UC Irvine at UC Irvine on the 22nd. What a schedule they have, and what a few games they've played.
What a few games they've played. And they've played some really tough opponents at host Ohio State, here at Ball State, and to sweep those both, it says a lot about the depth of that team. And the biggest addition for them was the addition of the Hawaii transfer, Keone Thim. Now, we can talk about Herget and Little all day coming into big roles when they least expected it, and coming into Muncie, coming into Worthen, not even knowing they were going to get an opportunity to play. And they played some big-time minutes, some big-time sets that really flipped the course of these few games here.
That's right, and if you're still listening to us, thank you for joining us all along this thriller of a match. Although it did not go the way of the Cardinals, they still have plenty of opportunities, especially in MIVA play coming up, which is always such a thriller.
And that's where the real season starts for the Cardinals. Obviously, last year was a heartbreaker in the MIVA tournament, but if you can win the regular season MIVA outright and then go to the MIVA tournament, even potentially win that, not potentially, host the MIVA tournament, and hopefully you win it from there, that's all you got to do to put yourself in the tournament.
That's right. Well, thank you for sticking with us as BYU trots through the crowd.
Celebrating with their
High fives,
fans.
Yeah, from all the fans. We hope all you listening have a good rest of your night. Thank you for listening to SportsLink Digital Radio.
And make sure for tomorrow, we got a couple broadcasts here on SportsLink Digital Radio. We're going to be kicking it off with women's basketball starting at 11:30. Braden Carroll, LJ Shreve will have the call for you there. Obviously, Shreve can maybe be out there hooping with the women's team, a member of the practice team squad, so he's going to know his fair share about those girls. And then right after that, we're going to have the men's game, facing off against a really tough Toledo team. Big game for both squads, and myself and Rowan Elber will be on the call for that one.
That's right. Well, please enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you for listening to SportsLink Digital Radio, presented by Victory Honda of Muncie. We'll catch you on the flip side.
This has been a production of SportsLink Digital Radio. This has been a production of SportsLink Digital Radio. This has been a production of SportsLink Digital Radio.